prime time baby. Mic set blaze, feed go glitch when the nerds invade. Say 2 Zuda with a pixel blade. Buff weak charge like a Super Saiyan raid. Snap through static, drop that heat. Glitch core flow when it got tier beat. Pink hair spiked and the aim don't miss. Voice so sharp it can cut through bliss. Upload crack, no script, no chill. Flex like fusion with a death beam will. Trap bass bend when I talk my lord. Depth step drop like a Hellgate door. 4-seat flying, we ghost through charts. Mics ignite from the nerd got sparks. Streamline warp from the bars we beam. Haters log off when they hear this team. No milk zone, we blast with style. Keep froze up when Zay went wild. Buff reflex like a power-up glitch. R1 Broly with a future twist. Glitch in the rhythm, baseline scream. Voices clapping in a pixel dream. Meta got scared when the nerds went live. Oh damn LCU, here we vibe. Neon wave when the sits ignite. Trap funk sharp with a dubstep fight. Every take break like a Joe Star line. We don't fold, we power in prime. True Excalibur, Zay in the back, throwing words like caliber. Every punk glitch in a rage motif. We the truth in the net, no filters, chief. Timeline crack from the segment, drop poor chat so raw, even TikTok stop. Sweat on the lens, whole stream is smoke. One wrong word and the Discord broke. Math. They want calm, it's the wrong arcade. We press start, then delete your fade. Grace go green when the chat gets loud. Yoshi break dancing in pixel crowd. Mustard vibes drip hot off the beat. Even AI choke trying to track that heat. Level up team, chaos sign. 2 glitch gods in a nerd war line. No do-overs, just flame and fate. And we just press play, so evacuate.
Everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome to Lolcow Nerds. I am your host, Zayzooted, and I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. I know it was 4th of July weekend. You may be a little hungover. Fuck it. You know how to get rid of a hangover? More alcohol. You know what we're doing today? Our usual Sunday Funday extension stream. So, for every 50 we get, we will be extending the stream by 30 minutes as well as taking a shot. So, Buff has a ton of fun stuff planned for us today, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in and let him get telling you all about what he has. Hello, Buff. How we doing today?
Man, I'm doing so damn good today. I feel good. Yeah. I feel good. I don't even have the thing on my soundboard, so I had to sing it. How are we all doing today, Brad? Oh, man, I am not doing good. I am suffering. I am suffering from the consequences of the spicy deck game. I may have a slight chemical burn on my no-nos. It's not good. It looks like a weird leathery sack of somebody's weird fucking grandma's purse. So yeah, I sacrificed my nards for you. For you. You fucking ingrates. I'm just kidding. But no, today, man, I'm not going to lie. I watched a video the other day about GameStop. Of course I did. Everybody that watches that guy, you know what I'm talking about. I fucking love it. And it made me think about all the weird shit that has happened in GameStop over the years. And it's not even just that. I saw our boy Ultra rage the fuck out yesterday. Bro, that shit was fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Nightmare had the most epic DBZ Sparking Zero session that ever fucking born. And from now on, just because of that, nerds will always have a Friday gaming session. If you have a cross-platform game, if you have Dead by Daylight, if you have Sparking Zero, any freaking PS5 fighting game, I'm gonna make sure. Fall Guys too. I'm going to make sure everybody freaking gets a part of my Warframe clan. I'm back on playing Warframe. I'm going to be getting Red Dead Redemption 2. You guys are going to get me into becoming a gamer. You know what? I'm just going to let it happen. I wasn't even a gaming type person. But you know what type of games I like? I like fighting games. I like to fight, to punch out somebody, to power up, to hit them with a Kamehameha. I don't give a fuck. I love it. Oh, God.
Well, Red Dead 2 is a great game. If you've never played it, I really recommend. But we have been talking. We might start doing on Saturdays, like, some gaming streams. Even if it's something that Buff can't play with me, Buff will be here to fuck with me while I play it. Especially if it's, like, a horror game or something. So we have some fun stuff planned for that. I think maybe next Saturday we'll do our first one if you're down.
Bro, I'm fine. I thought we were going to do it this Saturday. I was sitting around trying to actually do my job of being an adult and cutting my lawn. But I can't find a fucking lawnmower, and I'm not paying $400 for a brand new lawnmower. And so I got the best thing I can. And you know what the fucked up thing is? I just fucking realized. I bought some fucking weed eater string for the weed eater I got today. And I'm looking outside, and guess what's happening right now?
Huh.
It's pissing rain out. It's pissing right now. So I've been trying to cut my lawn for the last fucking 3 weeks. And every time I try to cut it, this happens. Every fucking time. I need freaking Pokey Gaga to come to my house and mow my lawn like he did for fucking Keem. Bro, because I have a fuck ton of sunflowers. I love my sunflowers that grow in my fucking...
What was that?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I'm telling you, God is angry. He is outside. And it's good. Look, all I know is the earth must be spitting some good ass game to the sky. Because look, we have a WAP right now. We have a wet ass planet. This is not fucking good. I don't like what's going on. I got WAP all around me. I got wet ass plants. If I see the people walking, I got wet ass people. I got a lot of wet ass shit going on. I can't fucking mow my lawn. People think that I'm homeless. People thinking I left.
You know, you might just have to, like, you know, get out there. You're at the point where that shit is, like, jungle height, and you could just get out there with the machete and just, you know, hawk it down.
I have jungle fever. Bro, I even have my little minion friend back. Oh, by the way, you'll see a recurring character in the streams now often. I'm just going to let you know his name is TJ. He's my friend.
What do you mean you have a
that's
little
all I'm going to put it.
character
You'll understand what I mean when you meet him.
Oh.
All right? Don't be too mean to him, okay? Because he's my Eric. I'm just gonna put it like that. He's not like as much as Eric. We want more Craig too.
Yeah, Craig
I gotta bring Craig onto the thing, but
we need
Craig
to,
is
we
a
need a
Craig
goal
is a
for
guy.
the Craig interview.
Craig, I love you. I love you if you're watching this. Craig is a scrapper, so he's always diving into random, containers. So he doesn't have the best essence, if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Fair. Well, why don't you get telling these people a little bit about what you have cooked up for today? Because I know that we have different videos, and I don't know what the goals are for these different videos. So tell these people what we have.
So first of all, we're going to start out with some basic GameStop horror stories. Zay, have you heard of some stuff that's happened at GameStop, like returns? Like the people that get fucked out of their money, or just like the disgusting things people find on people's hardware when they have to fucking wipe it?
To some extent, yeah. I mean, we've also seen those like crash out videos at GameStop, which are pretty funny in themselves.
Oh, speaking of that, I have those as well. So I know everybody can't wait for Keem and everybody to go live, but until then, we're going to be here entertaining you.
Well,
so we're going to start out with our normal horror things that we're going to do.
Well,
right
we're
now,
going
right?
till 5 at the moment. But if we get it extended, then we'll go till 7.
True. So look, our first extension will bring out the GameStop horror videos. Oh my God, it's going to be so fucking good. And with each $10 donation, we will play another GameStop clip. And look, if we hit all GameStop clips we have, then we break into the Gamer Rage segment. And then we get to start off with freaking, oh my God, the delicious Meltdown from fucking Ultra the other day. And then I have a bunch of Game Rage. You guys like Kai Cenat? I didn't know this motherfucker raged out that much.
That's like
I just found out this
entire
morning.
channel.
I didn't know. I don't watch a lot of
What?
Kai Cenat. I don't. My brother is obsessed with him. I do not. I don't
watch
understand
him,
it.
but I'll see clips of him, and every clip I've seen of him is him just like raging, freaking out at something, or it's like him
Normally-
just like IRL shit.
Normally when I see Kai, he's just chilling or got a bunch of bitches or fucking Kevin Hart there. You know, Kevin Hart's either at Kai Cenat's house or Epic Brady's house. It's weird. I don't get it.
Oh, word. Well,
So-
I didn't know he was shuffling around like that.
Oh, that boy getting passed around like a $2 hoe. Buff, have you watched the new One Piece episode? No. I want to so fucking bad, but I have to stream, and I had to do all types of shit this morning. Kai is for 15-year-olds. Listen, can I be honest with you?
Yeah,
Can
I
I be
do
honest?
feel like that content appeals to kids more. That like constant like.
Bro, that's the 15-year-old
Raging.
edgy. I still have, my mom gave me her credit card, and I can spend $15 a month on the subscription type of guy. Like, good
Yeah.
God. Good God. Good God. You should watch Smash Bro Crash Outs. Bro, recommend to me, Power Central.
Yeah, if you guys
The fuck?
do like a $20 donation instead of a 10,
I was thinking about
you
that.
guys can give us like an exact video to watch to be more specific as well. But until then, do you want to get into a little bit of topics? Because I know we still have a ton of shit that we never got to cover this week.
Oh, true. You want to start out with it, please?
Yeah. Okay, so one thing that was a little bit important that I did not get to cover, if you could go to the very first topic on my topics, it's highlighted in red for you, the picture. But Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill star Michael Madsen dies at age 67 from cardiac arrest.
Bro, the Dr. Doom guy died, too.
Yeah. He had passed away at a hospital in LA after being found unresponsive in his home. He had a prolific career across film, television. He was in frequent collaboration with Tarantino. He was known for portraying intense and gritty characters. Buff's going to bring up a picture of him, but very sad to hear he's passed this week. That was some sad
this
news
picture I
we didn't
brought
get
up?
to cover. That's the guy
This
who
dude,
passed.
this dude's looks like a fucking cool guy. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of got a girlish face a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Rest in peace, bro. He looked like he has some dope. I would want to hang out with this guy. I'm just saying that. I feel like hanging out with this guy would have been like a fucking fun ass time. Look at that face.
Yeah,
Look
well,
at
you're
that.
not sharing your stream, so.
What do you mean I'm not sharing? I thought I was.
Mm-mm.
I am.
You should
Just
have it on
stop
your.
sharing.
Where? Why is it not popping up for me? Oh, it just never popped up. Weird.
Yeah, I've had it open this whole fucking time.
I was like, it never popped up for me. Yeah, that's him though.
Oh no, this is a bad omen. This is a bad omen. Oh no. People, oh my God, guys, this is gonna be a weird stream, isn't it? But no, this
Yeah,
guy
I
looks
don't
like a
know
chill
what's
ass
going
guy.
on with that.
I fucks with this dude. R.I.P.
Oh, wait,
But,
I know what it is.
The Doctor Doom guy passed away last like a little while ago.
Yeah, they
Dr.
said
Doom.
Julian McMahon died. Is that who you're talking about? Or is that a different person?
Vic, it's McMahon, last name McMahon.
Oh, McMahon. Is that the same guy we're talking about? That they're talking about?
I'm trying to see. Oh, I'm not looking at the
He was in Fantastic
Julian.
Four.
Yeah, Julian McMahon. Yeah, he just recently passed away.
Yeah,
pretty
he
fucking
also
early.
passed away. So we have two deaths in the like TV world and movie world this week. It's very sad to
Bro,
hear.
wait. This guy kind of killed it as Doctor Doom. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what? Wow. Being said in passing of condolences.
Only
family.
56 years old. Wow.
Bro, that's dude look pretty spry. What the fuck?
Yeah, he wasn't even that old. The other guy was older. He was 67.
Oh, Julian McMahon. Hold on. Let's just see what he was in really quick. I'm sorry. I'm a little.
Buff's
He was an
just like-
Australian actor? I
Here,
forgot.
I
didn't
can
know the
tell
dude
you what he was in because for whatever reason.
He was in
that's-
Charmed? Bro, I was obsessed with Charm as like an early
He was the
teen for
doctor
no
in
reason.
Nip Tuck? I don't know what the fuck
No.
that is.
It says Charmed. Was he in actual? Oh, okay.
Yeah, people in the
This is
chat were
IMDb.
saying he was in Charmed.
Bro, let's bring up the dude's IMDb. Man, that's fucking sad. What was he in?
A
The
lot of
Residence, The Suffer, FBI,
FBI
Most
Most
Wanted.
Wanted. Well, there you go. That's a huge one.
Bruh,
Yeah, he was in a
I'm
lot of
sorry.
shit. Too much shit to go through. This is too much shit
No,
to
no,
go
no.
through.
He was in Red?
This is
You just
too
doing
much
part
shit to go
robot
through.
chicken?
This guy was in a lot of things, apparently, Buff. Too
I'm
many
sorry,
things to go
I had
through.
to. Because I know it's enough to go through. Good God,
Too many.
It's crazy. She's like, no, fuck him, he's dead. Just stop. You get it, right? We get it.
I didn't go through
We
the
get
other
it.
guy's full discography. Like,
Do you play USC 5? I can.
okay,
I'm
focus with
serious.
me. Focus with me.
Redirect me,
Topics.
cool.
Topics. This is why we didn't get through any of them this week.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
Okay, so I guess if you mentioned UFC for a brief second, though, I can mention this topic. Jake Paul has threatened legal action over lies about his boxing wins. Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
first things first, I've got this little
Hold on, real
video.
Play it.
And we're gonna put it on 1.5, because fuck playing in normal speed.
Do you think Jake Paul is a proper fighter, proper boxer?
I think he's a good fighter. Not a great fighter. He tried to be a good one, but he's not already a good fighter, so it's okay.
I mean, you've been a champion. Your father was one of the great iconic champions in boxing. Do you think Jake Paul is finally going to get his comeuppance on Saturday?
I think for the first time fighting I fighting a real boxer. So I want to test him, and I want to find out if he's good or not. So I want to find out this Saturday.
What did you think of his fight with Mike Tyson, who was obviously 58 years old?
I think it's a great show, make a lot of money, and that's it, Mike is old, he's not the same, and that's why he look like that. So Jake take advantage of him.
You think Jake exploited him?
Yeah, of course. Mike is 58, so I don't know why Jake fight him. Mike Tyson, but is I don't know.
There were no drug tests for that fight, and there are no drug tests for your fight. Do you think there should be?
I don't know why in that fight don't make the anti-doping. But this fight is normal. I have bad testing, so he testing me and him, so it's different this time.
So this is where things started going a little spry. So,
Bro, I'm sorry. Can I say it real quick? The reason I was laughing is because I did not expect that voice to come out of a man with that good of a chin. Like, it was like, he literally sounded like, my name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. I know, I punch the Jake Paul, and
now that's how that clip
my
started.
wife.
But
My wife.
Jake Paul comes in. Jake Paul pulls up, and he's got a lot to say. So this is that was just a general idea of what they were talking about before Jake came in. So the guy that Piers was interviewing is the guy that Jake is supposed to be fighting next. He's basically saying, I'm the first real boxer that's gonna fight Jake. I'm gonna test him because none of the other fights had real sanctions of like drug testing and whatnot. And he fought like a 58-year-old man, Mike Tyson, and I mean, if anyone saw that fight, it was bullshit. They were just like hugging in the ring the whole time. That was definitely, in my alleged opinion, a paid-off fight.
It wasn't a paid-off fight. Fucking, you think this motherfucker wanted? Look, Floyd made some money off that motherfucker. He said, "Oh boy, get up. We gonna dance a little bit more." That shit was funny. He was like, "Come on, get up. I gotta punch you way more than this."
Bro, they
Come on.
didn't even try to throw anything in the entire fight.
It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
It was like the most
really
boring. This is why I don't really watch boxing usually, though, because I feel like I get bored very easily. But maybe I'm just a hater.
It's me, of course. Like, I don't know what you guys want to see. I tried to fight Canelo. He ducked out of it. You asked him about that. You said he's going to kill me. So what do you want? You're laughing when you say, oh, Jake is going to fight Canelo. I think you would kill him. But then you're like, oh, you're not fighting this guy. You're the problem here with this whole situation and criticism of my career. I'm trying to fight the best people, and that's why Chavez is here on Saturday. I want Canelo. I want Anthony Joshua. I want all these people. It's been 5 years in this sport.
But the problem is the only proper boxer you fought was Tommy Fury, and he beat you. And he's not even the best.
That's
He's not even the best fighter in his family.
Golden Gloves champion Andre August, Brian Borland as well. Anderson Silva was an undefeated boxer. I mean, you can sit there and make up shit, but you actually don't know your facts. I fought multiple boxers with professional records, and including Mike Tyson himself, who I think is going to be a harder fight than Chavez.
Yeah, but Tyson, peak Tyson.
How
Why is he
in
wearing a
this,
sombrero?
how in this loony man brain can he say that he thinks that fighting a 58-year-old Mike Tyson is gonna be harder than fighting Chavez? But whatever he says. At this point, I do hope that Chavez does knock him out, solely for the fact that he's just been talking shit like this. But the reason people have questioned his wins is not because... okay, number one, like, there hasn't been sanctions done for every single fight. Like they were saying earlier, there hasn't been drug testing for every single fight. It hasn't been done by the books. Like, people wouldn't be questioning this if everything was done right, and you were fighting people who were more on your speed, but you don't always do that.
Epic Brady super chatted $19.99. The German Leopard 2A7 is one of the most advanced tanks in the world. It has modular armor, thermal imaging, and a 120mm smoothbore gun, combining firepower, speed, and protection on any terrain. Happy Sunday, have fun.
Thanks for your tank facts, Brady.
He wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds.
That's what you think. That's what you
No,
think.
I know that. You know that too.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't actually know that. You can't sit there
Well,
and
you think
state
you'd have
that
beaten
fact.
Pete
It's not
Mike
true.
Tyson?
Hey, back in I think anything is possible. That's why self-belief is the most powerful thing in the world.
You would have
And
had
so
two hopes. No disrespect to you, Jake. No disrespect.
That's what I want.
You would have had
That's
two
why I want
hopes of beating
Anthony
Mike
Joshua
Tyson
as well.
You'd have had
That's
two
why I
hopes
want
of beating
Anthony Joshua as well.
You against Mike Tyson, you'd have had two hopes. No hope and Bob hope.
And you versus going to the gym, you're still a fat.
We see your update, Brett. We're with you. But don't worry. Like we said, these are old stories that we needed to cover, so don't worry, I'm getting there. But
Bro, no, they old.
I'm
but we
reacting
built
to this
into
as
it.
if it was new, okay? We're reacting as if it was new, but we have all the updates. Don't worry, we're getting there.
Badass.
Actually,
So what do you wanna
I've
talk
been in the
about?
gym the last 2 days.
What do you
I'm in
want to
quite
talk
good nick.
about? Like, we can make up hypotheticals. You should go to the gym. If you went to the gym,
I've been twice this week.
Okay. Well, this is what we're talking about. Like, you're
I
saying
think
you're going to the gym,
I think
but
I
don't
admire
think
your
you are.
work. I admire
I
your
don't
work
think
as
you're
a
going to the gym.
you
You
are.
don't think I can beat Mike Tyson. I don't think you go to the gym. You
Okay,
can sit
well, I
here
do go to the
all
gym, and
day.
there's actual photographic evidence. But here's my point to you. I think you're a great YouTuber, a great influencer. I admire what you try to do in boxing, but I do think when you actually come up against a proper, serious boxer, and I suspect that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. may be that person, it could all come
problem
crashing
here,
down.
Piers, is that you think that your opinion matters.
Oof.
Well, why are you doing my show if it doesn't?
Oh, I'm just taking your audience to sell pay-per-views. I don't give a fuck about your show. You dumbass. This is a fucking business enterprise. Buy the.
I think Piers kind of
my
got him with that
God.
one because Jake definitely cared enough to come up and
Bro.
crash out on the show. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
So you're saying you need his clout? That's what you just said. You just dissed yourself, Bo.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Oh my God. Buff
Okay.
cut and promo on Jake Paul. Buff versus Jake. Nah,
Now.
I'm sorry, Pickle Daddy. We'll put a look. We get about 20 more of those blues. I'll do it.
So then,
I got food on my fucking face from eating. Didn't even know.
what happened next in the story is this tweet from Jake that says, and here, let me share it on the screen for you guys. It says, after years of letting it slide as just haters being haters, I have asked my team to vigorously go after anyone who makes up lies about my boxing career. Expect to get served, you pigs.
What about your boxing career that we can't say? We can't say that you deliberately pick people that you know you can beat, or you get people that either know they'd rather make money, whether it's winning or losing to you. That you've not fought somebody your like your age, your height, like you fight like the easiest battles. I'm going to kill every last fly in the world.
Well, and the funny part about that tweet, right, was that it came out after the unanimous decision win over Chavez, right? So I guess after that happened, there's like always going to be critics that are going to say, yeah, like in a decision fight, there's going to be people that are like, yeah, it went the other way, whatever, no matter what. Because obviously people have bets in it. Like they're just going to feel the way they feel about it. But I think this is where I find Jake to be, like, he's just getting too sensitive about it. Like, if you know you won, they said you won, then why are we, like, getting to the point where we're, like, you fighting back the way you are is why people keep saying that they don't believe it's legit.
He's doing it on purpose, and he's also not doing it on purpose. That's how I feel. Like, I believe he's doing it on purpose sometimes, but that time I feel like he was deliberately baited. Because if you were really just coming up to promote, you would talk a little shit and then vamped out. But no. And then the whole thing is like going back to it. I know I'm looping on it, but it's like you're saying, I only care to come up here because it's promo. It's a business. Bro, like, you don't need promo. I feel like I feel like you have a bigger platform than Piers Morgan. Am I wrong about that? You have an arm? No. That
You're
motherfucker.
wrong. Piers Morgan is like, okay, here's the difference. Jake Paul has the audience of a new generation. Piers Morgan has the audience of an older generation.
I agree with
so
that,
it's
but
hard I wouldn't say that either one of them has an audience bigger necessarily than the other. I think that they've got like the same size audience, and then it's just like different age group gap.
I disagree. I feel like they have the legion of the 15-year-olds that he's behind. He has all the fucking, like, literally all that, the fame that he's brought before that, his interest, his coming to the boxing league that's also fucking with everybody. So a lot of older groups are looking at him. A lot of the people that are into the fucking boxing world, they are paying attention. So older people are paying attention to him, and younger. I do feel like he does have that.
No, Look, I get what you're saying in that, but I feel like you're not understanding how big Piers' audience is, especially in the UK. He's got a huge audience. He has a huge audience in the US because he's done radio, TV. He's like a huge.
He has a long-lasting name. He has a long-lasting. I don't know.
His own show. That's what his.
No,
own
I know.
TV
I'm for
show,
sure.
Which
I
is a different
agree
level,
with that. I
feel
agree with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's the same power, just to different audiences, right? So it's like Jake Paul has like the young people, and Piers has the older people, different generations.
I don't know.
Which is probably why Jake did feel the need to go up and defend himself, because he doesn't have that same reach with an older audience the way that Piers does. So when he's like doing an interview with his opposition and he's framing it in a certain way, then I think it does make sense why Jake crashed out in that way. But then to like take it as far as being like, I'm gonna sue anybody who makes these claims is a little extra. I think that's where he's coming off as sensitive.
Just because he's a little baby bitch, that's why. No, he really is. Like he. It makes no sense for you to be this successful and this whiny. It's the same thing. I do think at a certain level of money, you do get whiny because your people's opinion of you matter for some reason. I feel like the more money you would have, the less people's opinion would matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't give a fuck, but it seems like they really do.
Well, because I feel like they get bored. Like, celebrities get bored sometimes, and they almost have these, like, crash outs. Like, the way... Like, did you see the crash out that, like, Justin Bieber had when the, like, paparazzi were coming to interview him? The one where, like, he was, like... Oh, what did he say? It was so stupid.
Jake? Because, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
he said some, like, really stupid shit. But it's, like, I feel like sometimes these celebrities crash out of boredom. Like, Justin Bieber has been doing it for years.
No, he's just mentally unwell.
I think it's
he's just mentally unwell. He's mentally unwell. That I don't see Justin Bieber's crash out as attention seeking. I really don't. Maybe like for a cry for help, but I don't see the Biebs.
I considered that
Biebs
for a while, and then it's just like, I don't know. I think he has like refused help. You know what I'm saying? I think he literally just like he likes to just live his life like crazy. You know.
You can't sue someone for saying fake boxing. He does fake boxing. Jake Paul. You do fake boxing. You don't box anybody that's a real boxer. You don't. Is Rampage Jackson UFC? I think he's UFC. Bro, I want to see that motherfucker fight Rampage. I want to see that motherfucker fight Kembo Slice back in the day. Oh my God, seeing Kembo with a...
Ooh, TTF.
Epic Brady super chatted $19.99. Is it just me, or did YouTube boxing get boring after KSI lost to Fury? Like all these influencers fighting got boring as hell.
Like, if that's kind of what I was saying earlier, though. Like, I've always never been the biggest like boxing fan in comparison to like UFC, and I feel like that's why YouTubers get into boxing instead of something like UFC, because it's less of like intense fighting, in my opinion. Like, obviously UFC, it's mixed martial arts, so it's like there's wrestling, there's like jujitsu. There's like all
They
different
have-
types
they're
of fighting
looking-
styles. Whereas like boxing is just like hands, kickboxing. You know.
MMA is way better than boxing, but it does turn into softcore gay porn, so that's why I can't watch it. No, they be straddling people for way too long. It's not as much as it used to be, for sure. There's a lot more strikers than grapplers nowadays. But, bro, I will never forget every time I turned on UFC, it was somebody riding somebody doggy. Like
I feel like women's fights are more grappling than men's fights are. I mean, there's obviously going to be grapplers in the UFC, but I just feel
would
like
you say wrestling is gay buff? Yes.
it's not too bad. I don't know.
Not wrestling like WWE, like actual real wrestling, like high school wrestling. If you've
high
ever been
school
on a high
wrestling
school,
where they wear those like unitard things is a little interesting.
I'm just letting you know, if you've ever played fucking real fucking wrestling in high school, those locker rooms got wild. I don't fucking know, bro. It was bad, especially during the weigh-ins. Like, dudes like would just try to show up and just like hold their ball. Like, bro, all you gotta do is wear shorts. Shorts ain't gonna add that much weight. You're fine.
I don't think it's a weight
Bruh.
thing. I think it's like a speed thing, right? Like I think like your shorts like could. I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
just.
played football, never wrestled. Football fucking locker room was
Well, there's-
crazy too.
There's like two different styles of shorts that they wear in like the UFC, for example. Like there's the ones that are like more conformed to the body, and then there's those like loose fitting ones that have like the split down the side. And I think that the reason, like, you're either choosing comfortability and like, you know, not showing off, or you're choosing like the aerodynamic. I think those are the options pretty much.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah, no worries. I do have a little bit of an update for you guys on a topic that we talked about the other day. We talked about the Stop Killing Games petition, and that was like the topic where Moist Critical kind of went against that one guy. It was a little weird. So here's some of the updates. There's just 2 tweets about it, and let's get into it. So first things first, we have one from PewDiePie, who says, "Thank you all for the amazing support on my recent video. I love how I can just nerd out and share whatever with you guys. In the comments, I've seen some of you guys mention Stop Killing Games, and I want to say I 100% support this movement. It ties in perfectly with what I talked about in my video, ownership over software and the games we buy. Strongly encourage you guys to go sign the petition. Takes like 30 seconds. And then he says, like, if you're outside the UK or whatever, he says, like, you can't sign it, but he gives details on how to do that.
Bro, am I wrong with... am I missing something in the Stop Killing Games movement that's just not a bunch of whiny fucks?
Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Next up...
Like, they have valid points, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you're absolutely missing it.
Okay.
Next up, we have one
I'm gonna do
from...
my own.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna
fill
do.
you
I
in
listened
again.
to
I'll
it,
fill you
bro.
in
It would
again.
just be, bro, because you had that fucking dude that looked like male Rebecca Sugar, and the dude that had
He was
the pointy head.
the one who was
No,
the
I
male
know,
Rebecca Sugar was against Stop Killing Games, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. And then the other one, there were just 2 weirdos. I couldn't pay attention to the content.
All
My
right, well, let
brain
me
just kept
teach
making
you.
fun of those people.
Let me teach you. So next up, then, we have the tweet from Asmongold. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit more for you guys. It says, 10 months and over 800,000 signatures later, the Stop Killing Games initiative is almost across the finish line of 1 million. If you're from the EU and care about the game preservation and consumer rights, consider signing this petition." So,
Is it about like physical and digital media?
yeah, hold up. Let me just fill them in on what the petition update was, and then I'll get it all into it.
All right, we got 220, so I can take it.
So the EU-based Stop Killing Games petition, which calls on the European Commission's Act to require developers to preserve access to video games after online services end, has officially exceeded 1 million signatures after both these tweets were made. The campaign has gained significant momentum thanks to backing from influencers like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Asmongold, highlighting widespread support for protecting player access and gaming preservation. So basically, kind of what Buff was saying this would do. So there are games where it has kind of gone obsolete after the online services end. There's just nothing more to the game after that, and then the game kind of dies. So what Stop Killing Games movement is trying to do is keep preservation of these online services so that, games that you pay for,
I get
you
what
can
you're
still
talking about now.
use
Yeah,
years
because
down
there's a
the
lot.
line.
No, there's a lot of things like that. Like right now, like you can't even buy Jump Force in the fucking PlayStation, Xbox, all that markets. There's a lot of old games that are fucking fun as hell, but you know they don't feel like setting up money for to keep running the online servers, which is fine. But there's definitely got to be a fucking way where you can get, keep that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's like a $15 a month service that all dead games can like literally like you could pay for and it keeps those servers running. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so much they can definitely do. Devs are okay, I understand what's going on. Okay. They're just a bunch of whiny bitches that were making me feel weird.
Yeah, the only people fighting back against it are like developers. And it's not all of them, but a good amount of them, and I think it's personally out of greed if I'm just keeping it a stack. Like, I think it's a greed thing. Like, they're just trying to... They're saying that they can't keep the offset costs for keeping up the service down the line, which is usually why they end these online services. But, I don't know. It comes off like greed. It really does.
Maybe...
With how much money they make off the games.
Maybe we can stop paying CEOs like $33 million a year. I don't know.
Yeah, there's ways we could work this out for sure.
I'm not saying, look, if you build a giant successful company, you are entitled to every bit that you can get out of it. I hate people that be like, oh, you're like, sound like a communist. There's a point when you're making so much and you could sacrifice just a little.
No, I don't
to
care
make
about this. This is beyond that.
No. I'm just talking about even with the games. Think about it. Okay, what's makes the high price of developing a game? Like what are the high costs of developing a game?
I mean, I think it's like more so what they're complaining about is keeping the servers up and running for the.
No, but servers.
It
doesn't.
Cost,
No. Well, okay. Let's. Okay, that is a random tangent. Let me reverse it. Okay, how much do you think it would cost for them to actually, keep those servers running?
I don't
like
know.
How much? Like,
idea. I'm just
that's
gonna
what I'm saying.
Look up, for example.
All right, thank you for directing me. Now, I actually completely. I love now that kind of just steered my brain in the right direction. Marketing and developing costs. I can see the marketing. People spend a fuck ton of money on marketing. It's crazy how much money is spent on fucking marketing.
I'm trying to get like a rough idea of like a popular.
You don't
game.
need to keep the servers running.
So
you can allow.
For example, it says the exact cost for Rockstar to keep GTA online servers running is not publicly disclosed, but it's estimated to be a very significant expense, potentially reaching tens of thousands of dollars per month. So it's not cheap to keep the servers up and running, but like Mazer's saying, you don't need to. You can allow users to host their own servers, what they do on Minecraft, for example.
Yes.
And that's basically what they're saying. And there was another thing that Mazer said that is super true. So basically another thing that Stop Killing Games is saying is that what Mazer's comment says, it would be okay if they said you are never buying the game, you are renting it. Or if they disclosed that online services would only be for X amount of years, something along the lines, or like that there will be updates made to online services, but they will not be like a forever thing. If they disclose these things with the consumer who were purchasing the games, then I feel like it wouldn't be as much of an issue. But especially with the price of games rising so high in recent years, it's something that people want disclosed to them. Like, if you're going to be paying like $80 to $100 for a game, you're going to want to know if the game is going to be, fully functional years down the line, or if you're just paying for, solo mode.
No, you're paying for a game that like whittles down to literally the skeleton of what it was. Like, it makes no sense. Like, he said that we can host your own servers. It just seems like it is just greed. It's like, well, fuck you. We don't want to keep this game alive. We want you to get to the next one. We want you to buy our next cash grab and get onto that. It's like you are okay. Yeah, stop killing old games, really.
Stop killing all games in general. It just means, like, keep preservation of games alive. And Thomas Mason has a good point. He says it's all in the fine print, and that's the problem. But I think that's where I'm saying that we need to make it fine print, and making it knowledgeable to the consumer are two different things. Like, they can say, oh, we put it into... TOS or whatever, but not every game has, to be honest. Like, there are
First
games
of all,
that have promised
who the f-
longevity that haven't.
Who the fuck do you know how much time it takes to read TOS?
No, it's not that. They need to put it in TOS. That's all people
No,
are
I know.
asking for, to be honest. That's more than enough. But the thing is that it hasn't always been, which I think is still the issue, right?
I don't get it. It's like it's only certain like game companies. Like most old Japanese games, like most of their servers are still like intact. Like I downloaded Storm 4 the other day, right? And Storm 4's came out in like the early 2000s, like 2010s, right? And the servers are still online. You still can just go online and grab it. It makes no sense. So it seems like certain companies understand it, and them developing this game, they've committed to like how long the game lasts. It's and it's running. You know,
I think
Battlefield kept their things running for a year. PUBG. How old is Pub fucking G? All that shit happens. Like it makes no sense.
It depends, because games that have microtransactions, like obviously they can keep their servers up and running for longer because they're still gaining income from microtransactions. This is more about games that don't have that, right? And Mazer brought up a good point. He said a strict timeline would be better, saying like, hey, after this date the game could go offline. I think something along that lines is more so like what consumers are looking for, just something that gives them an idea. Like after 2 years, if the player base has declined significantly, we could potentially shut down servers. Something like that to let people know like, hey, you're paying $80 for this game. It has these 2 modes, but this one mode might not be available 5 years down the line, you know?
They should get they're completely right. We should be like, look, we have a 10-year commitment to this game. You know,
something like that would feel really
we
good.
We have a guaranteed that these servers and this game will be functional and taken care of for the next 10 years. I feel like every game should legally, like it should get to a point like it should be a legality. Like
that's what
you
they're
want us to sell us this product. Like then you are if you give us a fucking game, you have X amount of time, like copyright. You know, like if the game, and this is what kills me. If you don't dedicate yourself to these servers and you let these servers go offline, and there's people that can actually keep these servers running, and then when they open up a server on this game and you try to shut it down legally, if you give up on the game, it should be free game. It should be free public domain at that point. You can do whatever the fuck you want with the server, what the fuck you
I guess
not with the
IP,
with not with, but you get like if a fan is gonna take an old game and create a server where it's still functional and people can do it, that there should be no legal wrong. There should be no, what's it called? How do I say it? There should be no problem with that. There should be no legal action taken from that. There should be no punishments again. There's no fines.
A really perfect example of this is there is a really old game. I believe it was owned by Sony, actually. It was called Free Realms. It was like an online game.
I remember Free Realms.
And the issue was when the Free Realms server shut down, there wasn't like a solid backup made of it, except for the ones that the developers kept. So the developers ended up releasing like the backups that they had made of the game, and it was like a different version of like Free Realms or whatever that they renamed it. And then it got shut down by Sony because, you know, it was obviously infringing on like copyright. Even though the game had been entirely shut down, it was unplayable. People have tried to like mimic the game since then, but without like the original files, it's pretty much impossible. So
no, it is. It's like, and it gets to the point where you also look at the whole thing with like, if you buy a digital game, you're not even buying the game, you're just buying the rights to play it, a license to play for it. And that's why every now and then you have to hit that button that says restore licenses so it can go on and let you know like, yeah, you have the right to play these games. And it's like, what the fuck? Back in the day, like you buy a disc and no matter what, the game fucking worked. It didn't need all this other shit.
Well, because that was back before we had all this online shit, right? Like,
no, but
online shit is basically the issue. Creating all these online modes for games is what created this Stop Killing Games movement and created this problem to begin with, is because keeping these servers up and running is thousands of dollars a month, right? And if the development company is not making that off the game anymore, it obviously makes sense for them to want to shut that off. But
They should, but they don't announce it because they know they're gonna get shitted all on for it. They're gonna be announced
they
like,
do.
why is it doing that?
Oftentimes they will announce it, but it's more so of it's like the month before you find out like your favorite game is like getting like its online service shut down, but only because the player base has dropped off, even though you've been playing it. That's where it's like people are asking for this like preservation, and it's also like lost media, right? Like it prevents lost media from becoming a thing. I don't know if you know anything about like lost media, but there's like lost games, lost TV shows, lost songs, etc. that people are very dedicated to finding. And this could like obviously stop a lot of games from becoming lost media if they preserve them better with these laws. But I don't know. It's hard because I do see it from the development angle, but I think that's why there should be like Mazer's saying, like hosting your own servers when it gets to a certain point so that it can continue being like cost effective for the developers as well as being playable for the consumers.
I like what you're putting down there, partner. I like what you're putting down there, partner. You know what, everybody? I got a question for you. Since we're talking about all this gaming, don't kill games, gaming bullshit, are you ready for some goddamn, GameStop horror stories?
Oh yeah, we did get 220s, so we can get into some GameStop clips if you want.
Oh, do you want to look? I want to read a couple of these stories while we here get on to it. We can stock up some. We can give everybody a chance to get into the stream. We liking people. Hey, I see we got an influx of viewers. If you mind liking the stream for me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm here, one buff weeb with a weird ass accent. Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna get on up into it. I tell you what, that's what we gonna do now. Yep.
Tarnation.
Yep. Just.
All right, so get into it. What do we have?
Oh. Look, I want you to read the first one. All right. Let me get some fan participation really quick. We can get into just some straight weird stories that I have, or do you just want to get into the weird NSFW shit that they found and they described that they found on people's shit? We can just skip straight to it. I don't know. I just want to ask them because I have Chris Chan GameStop videos.
Okay, well, we're supposed to do 4 right now because we got 220.
No. Let's start with the actual topics that we have.
Okay. You mean for the topics part?
Yeah.
Mazer said, skip NSFW, return to God, y'all. I am with Mazer on this one. So you said you want me to read the first one?
Yeah, let's start off with that one.
Okay, so these are some GameStop horror stories, and starting off, we have the midnight launch brawls. A Call of Duty midnight launch turned into a fistfight when 2 guys argued over who was ahead in line. One dude got slammed into a cardboard Master Chief display.
Bro, just how you gonna disrespect the chief like that? That's kind of fucked up. I just love that nerds fight with each other just over this whole thing. It's just so fucking beautiful. Just think about that. They're literally just fighting over who was in line. And if it's just one person ahead of you, does it really matter? You know?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be different. Have you ever had somebody just cut in line in front of you? I have.
Yeah. No,
you want
I
to tell you
get
the worst
very
thing?
annoyed.
Did I ever tell you the worst thing I ever did is I let the person cut in line, right? And then right before he got to the person, like he got to the desk, I just shoved him aside, just muffed him, and I was like, hey, how you doing? And then the guy looked at me and looked at him, and I just kept looking at him, and he took my order. The shit was funny as hell. I muffed the fuck out that guy. He didn't even say shit.
Can I be honest? Why is it only old people who cut in line? Like, what's up with that? Like, your old crotchety ass can still wait. Like,
at what age does it not matter? Like, I feel
no, it's still matter. I don't give a fuck if you're like 90 bro. Get the fucking line. I'm not with that shit. I don't care how old you are, bro. I don't. You're walking. You're able to stand in front of me. You're able to stand your ass behind me too, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. If I get old as fuck, I'm walking in front of people. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my way.
Crazy work.
My balls are older than you.
That's crazy. Well, next up is another cutting in line. We got at a PS5 launch, someone faked a pre-order to cut in line. A guy followed him outside and tried to yank the console box out of his hands. Cops showed up, console fell on the ground and totally shattered.
Bro, people are getting fucking creative.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. You created a whole pre-order A fake pre-order. How the fuck do you create a fake pre-order and get it? They like print out a slip or something? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the level fucking scalpers go to get this shit in their hands, it fucking kills me. All right.
He wanted that shit bad. Like.
All right. Just skip to the GameStop employee rage quits, and then we're gonna get into some videos.
Next up, we have an employee got fed up with a parent screaming at him and shouted, "I don't get paid enough for this." Then walked out mid-shift, flipping off the security camera and taking the store's Sonic plush with him.
Okay, I would have took that with me. Well, if you
Not
okay,
going out with a
everybody,
bang, bitch.
okay. There's a Sonic plushie, there's a Yoshi and Mario, a Luigi. Which one are you taking? Oh, and a Kirby. So which one are you
Yoshi?
taking? Yeah.
The Yoshi.
You're taking a Yoshi. I'm taking a Kirby. I'm taking the Kirby. I'm taking
Kirby's
a Kirby
not
and
even Mario though.
I don't give a fuck. I would take Yoshi, but I love Kirby. He's not even close. Yoshi, not even close.
All right.
All
Exactly.
right.
Thank you, Mazer. Mazer knows.
All right. Mazer's
All
a real
right.
one.
So let's get into these first few GameStop freakouts. We got 4 for Mr. Epic Brady.
Really quick, just because I heard Yoshi. I needed that. We haven't done that in a while. What the fuck?
I know. We haven't been getting members. That's why. These memberships
Well-
need to go up so we can Yoshi dance more.
Let's just give them one more just because they remember what it is. Once they get it 2 times, it's stuck in their head and they need to hear it. Mazer, I have that one. But that's
Yeah,
we're
we have a
gonna
bunch of
make sure
really
we
good
get some extra 20s. We're saving that for the last one. we're gonna make sure we play this shit.
Okay, so
It's
here's
ma'am!
our first GameStop Rage video.
I want my money back. Nothing that I can do about it. That's just their policy. Like, it won't even come back in as a return to a brand new game. It's when I scan your receipt, it's going to see when this one was bought, and it's going to automatically give you trade credit.
He's about to explode, bro.
How you doing today, sir?
This shit loud.
GameStop, this is Brian. How can I help you?
Why did
Bro, professional. Professional.
Yo, I'm just saying though, all those games that were in that case, go take them shits and run.
Bro, the funniest thing is the dude that just walked in the fucking door as that shit happened, and he just stood there like,
He's like standing there like, Mom, I threw up.
he posing like, hey, Mom, I threw up. Mom, I threw up.
Okay.
Hey, they say he going to jail. You don't know?
Dude,
You don't
it's
know. The police probably showed up like, fuck GameStop. Them motherfuckers
pouring
took.
outside.
I gave them 5 games. They tried to give me 3 cents. Fuck GameStop.
All right, next up.
The GameStop bull.
Okay? I will fucking cops. You fucking dare touch me, I'm calling the fucking cops. Bro,
Run like a little bitch. Fun times over here.
Bro, that was the most Okay, play it again real quick.
Yeah, that was the most, like,
non-threatening walk towards him. Did you see that? Did you see him walk like somebody's auntie towards him? Like, run away, bitch.
Yeah.
Run away, bitch. What the fuck? That was a tough-ass Reddit mod. Play that back real quick.
okay? I will fucking
You threw some shit in his face.
I'm calling the fucking cops. Bro,
Run like a little bitch. Fun times over here.
Oh my god.
Loki, the
There's some
GameStop employee
interesting
kind of
shape-
ate with that because he did run like a little bitch. How are you gonna throw a whole Red
He
Bull in
did,
somebody's
but
face and
that
then
walk, and the
They
funniest
both were
thing, he was
walking
like,
real zesty,
if you put
like-
your hands on me, I will call the police. Bitch, you just assaulted somebody with a drink. What do you mean? It's on camera.
Right, and they're both walking away like real zesty, like They should have kissed.
Bro, that was the zestiest walk I've ever seen. There's some very interesting shaped humans. And I watch One Piece. I really think like people like One Piece characters are so exaggerated. No, the human race are a bunch of very weird shaped individuals. That's all I have to say.
Real. Dude, it is pouring outside right now.
Me too.
Got a crazy storm going. All right, and next up.
Dude, don't record your phone. That's just. Excuse me, sir.
Sorry about that, dude.
Excuse me. Battletoads for I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry.
You just leave right now.
I'm sorry.
Get out of this. Get out of the store. Get out of the store.
Dude, don't record your
I don't even know what the fuck happened here.
So the kid walks up and he's like, "Do you have Battletoads for the Wii?" And then the employee freaks the fuck and he's like, "Get the fuck out! Get out! Get out of here!"
What, do you have a problem with Battletoads?
Apparently.
Battletoads are fucking dope.
Sorry about that, dude. Excuse me. Battletoads for I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry.
You just leave right now.
I'm sorry.
Get out of this. Get out of the store.
He's like,
I thought he crop dusted them or something.
Yeah, no, he literally just walks up, goes, "Do you got Battletoads for the Wii?"
Get the fuck out of here!
You ruined my day!
He wants Battletoads. No, it's not like my mom wouldn't buy me them when I was a kid, and all I wanted was Battletoads. Like, you can. Dude probably threw out all the Battletoads. Bro, he's like evil. Remember, you know the fucking barnacle, mermaid man? Evil, but for him it's Battletoads. Who the fuck hates Battletoads like that? That makes absolutely no
Him, bro.
fucking
He's-
sense.
He's the world's biggest Battletoads hater.
Battletoads. It makes me think about when fucking Chris Chan said Battletoads.
Well,
Battletoads are nothing to joke about. Exactly, Seth. Oh my god. See?
this
I
is
got some-
our last video, by the way, for now.
Hey, then we can get into your Safari segment.
Oh yeah, true. I did want to do my Safari segment.
What? No! Why is this? Get out!
Real quick. Pause.
You guys
Pause this
buy
real quick. Let me rant real quick. And plus it gives them time to send in some if they want to watch more, because we gotta get to the It's Ma'am clip. I love the It's Ma'am.
Yeah, every
But
$10 donation.
I hate
we'll
when
watch
people
one
make
more.
Bro, I hate when people do content like this. I could not find this video without this guy in there. Why the fuck do people just take a video and do this? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing with your pear-ass nose on this fucking screen? Looking like a sad-ass Wario Luigi. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what the fuck
These
you are. I don't even know what to say your name.
I like to call these XQC style shorts because this is the same way that XQC reacts to content. He just sits there and goes,
Oh my god, people ruin so many clips by putting their fat, ugly fucking faces in terrible lighting. You look like a fucking poltergeist in this fucking video. This dude has the most zestiest fucking crash out. What's up, Maui? This dude has the most zestiest fucking crash out, and you are literally ruining the content by putting your dumb, frumpy fucking face on the damn screen. Aw, Tommy R.
with the
Megatron
one,
got frickin' thing. I'm sorry, we always hit things at the same time.
When the air horn masters with something else, it's usually fine.
It does. It kind of does. It really does if you think about it. It really does. How's the tip? Bro, everybody owes me. Like, I gave myself a chemical burn. It looks weird. It's crazy. I might have to go to the hospital. And how's the rest of it feeling? Spicy. I deserve reparations for what I went through. All right, keep playing the fucking thing.
What? No! Why is this? Get out!
Do you guys buy gaming consoles here? Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is one of those like virtual reality ones. I have the controller too as well. Goes with this. It vibrates, I think.
There's nothing I can do for you. Because this ain't nothing but a 360. This ain't nothing but a Logitech steering wheel. And you got this glued to this to just make this trash. just like that controller's trash.
You're insulting my items here?
I've remained as calm as I could, and I'm probably about to reach my peak.
I'm offended, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
And I'm getting pissed.
Oh, really, bro? You denounced my company. You could have said, no, I don't want that.
To insult my intelligence.
How? How?
Okay, stop.
You
All right,
went
stop,
up a 360.
stop. I hate when people do that shit. Like, I consider myself, like, I read fucked up, but, like, I consider myself intelligent. But when you have to be like, you are insulting my intellect. I am a smart man. I am a big black man, big hefty black man, and I sound like an Englishman. I will not be insulted in such ways. I hope it would be nice to be snapped in the Z, just like, I'm not gonna have you insult my intelligence and my fancy. Hey, Big Red. Hey, I call every big guy with a red shirt Big Red, but Big Red over here is real mad. He's big mad. He's big mad. He's about as big mad as his fucking shirt. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Glued a steering wheel on top of it, calling it a virtual reality set. Get the hell out of my store. Shit. Get out.
What?
Go.
Why is this a...
Get out.
I'm sorry, bro. How about that? I'm sorry.
Too late.
What?
Go.
Why is this a...
Get out.
Bro was
Bro.
fed up. He
Bro.
was not having none of that.
Are all GameStop employees like on the verge of committing like homicide in Minecraft? I'm surprised with none of these clips of somebody just pulling out something and just blowing somebody away.
They must
like,
be
do you have
going through something
Battletoads?
behind the scenes. Like,
You have Battletoads? I'm so fucking tired of this shit. It's like kid shot 18 times today for trying to get pre-release of Jedi Star Wars Master released today in Florida. It would be in Florida. It would be definitely be in Florida. Just shotgun blast straight to the chest.
also,
It fucked up.
Tommy R, thank you for the one gifted, by the way.
Bro, I know I was trying not to fuck the content up, but you know, we get two. Bro, I haven't Yoshi danced in a minute. That shit makes me feel good, but it makes my chemical burns hurt.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone. And know what the fucked up thing is? Like, people's like, oh, you faked it? Like, bro, I wish I did. I should have faked it.
Would have been better for
I
him.
should. I should have. I didn't even know you can get burns like this. I didn't even know it would even look like that. It's crazy. I have mummified looking balls because of you. I'm sorry, keep going.
You know what time it is?
Is it safari time?
Maybe.
We need to get. Can I not hear the music with this?
There's no music.
Why is there no music
I
with
don't
this?
know. It doesn't have a song.
Do you want me to make this real quick and put music on there for you?
Nerd Safari. It's Nerd Safari time, baby.
All right. Let me make this for you while you do your Nerd Safari. Do I have to bring up anything? I'll just bring them up real quick because I know I'm gonna have to. Hold on. Gotta DM me next time so I not get all your shit. All right. Ooh, you got a lot of pics here. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Okay. There's two different ones this time, though. I want you to pull up the pangolin first, not the one in bright blue. I'm gonna do it in bright green.
I got the pangolins.
The pangolins.
Pangolins are disease-ridden fucking animals.
No,
they
they're
look so
precious
cute.
babies. Okay.
But they're also disease-ridden animals as well.
Okay, so the sad thing about the pangolin that's very important to know is that these are the world's most trafficked mammal ever. So pangolins are topping the charts in illegal wildlife trade because they are hunted relentlessly for their scales and meat. Seth Lukes with the $9.99 said GameStop workers are under hella stress to push for memberships and pre-order, and then they have to put up with weirdos all day, and then some dork using you to make a TikTok. I would crash out too. That's a very good
Bro, I know. That's what, bro. I'm surprised GameStop. I thought GameStop closed.
No,
I was so sure that GameStop closed.
They were having issues, but then they were back.
Oh yeah, isn't it the GameStop stock? Yeah, I forgot. Man, the pandemic days or something else, weren't they?
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
But about my little boys, the pangolin, these guys are scaled mammals, not reptiles, and these are the only mammals to be covered in keratin scales, which are very similar to fingernails. Pangolins current to tight balls to defend themselves. Picture a real-life Pokemon Sandshrew. These are literally a pangolin. Giant insect vacuum cleaners equipped with 40-centimeter sticky tongues. They can consume up to 7 million insects annually, slurping up termites and ants by the millions. There's 8 different species that are divided by habitat. There's 4 tree-dwelling species and 4 ground-dwelling species across Africa and Asia. There is the 1.6 kg black-bellied all the way up to the 33 kg giant ground pangolin. Mazer with the 10 gifted. Party
Nah,
with the pangolins.
Sorry, that doesn't get. That deserves something else. The goal is to green Maui.
I know.
But by the way, if you don't know what pangolins are, they're basically rats that are covered in toenails that eat bugs.
They are exactly like
They're
the
toenail
Pokemon
rats.
Sandshrew. If you like
They're
Sandshrew,
toenail
the
rats. They're
Pokemon,
toenail.
you will love.
They're tocoons.
You're being mean to these guys, okay?
They're
Stop.
toenail raccoons.
These are the most trafficked animal, okay? They have a hard life.
Look at them. They're asking to be trafficked.
No,
Look
they're
at what
not.
they're wearing.
Despite their look, pangolins are more closely related to dogs and cats and bears than armadillos or any anteater. Okay, these
What
are
in
not
the
closely
fucking
related to
platypus
Kuma.
genetic? What in the platypus genetic gangbang is this?
Dude,
Wait.
they are sweet, docile little
No!
animals. Okay.
No!
He's gonna make me
toenail
crash out.
dogs? Cat dog.
He's gonna make me crash
Cat
out.
dog. Alone in the
Let me finish telling them about the pangolin. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Ew, that sounded gross. No.
All
Me
8
trying to be
species,
respectful.
though, are declining. 3 are critically endangered, the Sunda, the Chinese, and the Philippine pangolin specifically.
Aw.
Others are also endangered and vulnerable, but those are the ones that are critically endangered. This is a little pangolin riding its mother's back. You cannot tell me that these things are not fucking precious little babies.
That's
okay?
fucking adorbs. That's fucking adorbs.
How can you ever be mad at
that.
it?
Look how
Thank
adorbs
you.
that is. But no, really quick. You know what's gonna save these things? You have to rename these. They cannot be fucking pangolins.
What's really to save these things is getting rid of the myth that their scales can treat ailments like inflammation, improve lactation, or heal skin. That
But
is
they
why they are
can't.
trafficked. They can't. None of these
They don't give you magical
keratin-filled
powers?
scales have magical power. They're just keratin-filled scales.
That's what they want you to think.
But keratin is
Okay.
literally the same thing that's in your fingernails. Their scales have been totally studied, the entire genetic
I
makeup
know.
of them, and there's nothing in them that can heal your ailments. These guys are
I
solely
wanna-
being
can I
trafficked for
Can I
myth.
traffic one of these and grind it down and make it to
You're
paste
pissing
and
me
put it on
off.
my
He's
head?
pissing me
I want
off.
to see. I want to see if it will make my hair.
All right,
grow
I'm finishing the
back if I use
pangolins. Thank you.
No, but really quick, and
No,
I'll stop.
I don't wanna hear
Really
you.
quick, one more thing.
No.
One more thing. This is a really positive thing that will help save them. I promise. Fuck the name they have. Rename this to Sandshrew, and I promise you, the world will make sure that these things are the dominant race. That's all I'm saying. This is a real life Pokemon Save It. I promise you. You're gonna have a whole bunch of Tism kids in the forest beating the shit out of anybody that traffics it. Yeah.
Okay,
Get
so
them. Yeah, the feet is
all
on
right,
too.
Buff. All right,
Sorry.
Buff. Thank you. We get it. All right, so extending the stream to 5:30 p.m. By the way, for the 10 gifted from Mazer, and we will take a shot here for him in a second. Had to say that. Thank you, Buff.
All right, Perp Flirp. Oh, I should make a P.O. box.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna do that on this paycheck, and then you never did it.
I've been keep saying that.
Yeah, he needs to do his, and then we'll see if he actually gets anything before I.
I forgot. I'll buy it today.
Okay, so we'll finish on these pangolins because the next animals are really interesting, and I think you will like them, Buff, which is why
I already got them.
Okay. Well, last few things on the pangolins. So, All species receive the highest protection under the CITES Appendix 1 in 2016, but illegal trade still persists due to the myth that these guys have healing powers. So the number one thing to help preserve these guys is to continue to push the fact that their scales are only keratin. The exact same thing as your fingernails cannot improve anything in your life. Like you saw in that picture before, pangolin pups, though, do ride on their mother's tails. After a gestation of 70 to 140 days, babies will cling to mom's tail and can live with both parents for a time. Family life is fleeting, though, in the wild for these guys because of this trading. They also make terrible pets, let's be honest. These guys rarely survive even a year in captivity due to stress and poor diets, and attempting to keep one is not only unethical, is a zoonotic risk. These guys need saving. They don't need trafficked. Help the pangolins, please.
They're not pangolins. They are sand shrews.
The baby sand shrews, save them.
Look, all I'm saying is I have a new theory. These are stegosauruses, and that's why they need to be trafficked. Don't traffic them because they make good ailments and stuff, and they will regrow your hair if you eat them whole. But it's because they are living stegosauruses. And I have proof. I have video proof that they're stegosauruses.
They are pretty adorable.
Do you hear that?
That's their defensive sound.
Gross.
That's the only sound that they can make in defense. And then they roll up into this little ball.
That's a stegosaurus.
They're so helpless. They are literally all they have is their scales.
Well, you know what? You know what happened with the dodo bird. That's all I'm gonna say.
Kiwis are very similar to them. I could talk about them. Okay, next up. Oh, wait. Do you have the slug pictures already ready, or do you want me to wait for you to get those ones ready?
You talking about these?
Yeah, there's like 9 of them, though, because these guys are...
I got most of them.
Okay.
Because as soon as I started pulling them, you're like, no, we gotta talk about the pangolin.
The pangolins are important, okay? They are conservation stars. Now,
Bro,
I brought 2 animals to the table today, guys. Next up, we have the nudibrocs. I thought you would like them. Because of
these what I call sea vaginas, and they are majestic.
Well, these are
you see this?
These are the nudibroc, and they are basically sea slugs. So nudibrocs come in surreal forms. They are known as the psychedelic hedgehogs, or the purple pineapples, or the living strawberries of the sea. They resemble tiny dragons, or sometimes even Pokemon drifting beneath the waves. These guys have naked gills, so they lack shells and have totally exposed gills, earning them the name naked gills. And their size range from a few millimeters to nearly 20 inches long. Show them more pictures. There's so many. You're showing them one picture of one
I know.
slug.
First of all, I'm looking at this fucking sea pussy.
This one's a mid one. Get to the cool ones.
You talking about this one?
Yeah, zoom in on that.
What the fuck is that? It looks like it has space herpes. What the fuck is going on? Why does it have a pineapple head? What the fuck are those?
This is actually perfect. If you could stay on this picture for 1 second. They have 2 different distinct body types. So you guys saw the first one. That one would be an aeolid, but this one is a dorid. These ones look more like tiny rabbits with feathery gills and encircling on their backs. So this guy has more of these little like rabbity features of these ears.
That's not a rabbit.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking. Scroll down a little bit to his like little rabbit
is not
ears.
Ears. This motherfucker looks like the the eggplant emoji that had a fucking virus. What the hell?
If you go to the next picture, I think it's this one's an aeolid. These ones feature a serrata or sometimes finger-like protrusion, sometimes resembling flower petals or hedgehog spine. So this one has almost like a rose-like structure on its back. You can see here.
That's a Pokemon.
Cool. Yeah, that's not they from this earth. They literally say that they resemble Pokemon.
Nah, that's not from this earth. That's not from
here.
These
are in our oceans, and there's so many different types. These are 9 pictures, but there is like
Nuh-uh.
Let me tell
That's
you. That's
transpermia right there.
There
That's
is
transpermia.
approximately 3,000 known species of these guys worldwide. Around 1/3 of them are found in Australia, making it the premier destination if you're looking to see these little guys. There was a guy named Gary Cove, and he went and he was a retired expat from Miami Beach who dove weekly for over 21 years in the Mooloolah River, logging roughly a year underwater and spotting 789 species in just 0.2 miles of the river. That's how many of these guys there are, and there are so many colors, so many cool patterns.
No, I'm getting all of them.
He's
What
pulling
the
them up.
fuck is this?
He named one species after himself, the Murpheus doris Kobe, and co-authored a field guide about the nudibranchs. So we learned a lot from Gary Cove.
Bro, this is an alien snot. Like, this is... No.
Yeah,
No.
that's some of them have like bioluminescence to them even, so that's what you're seeing on this one.
Bitch, that's ectoplasm. That is a ghost. That is a ghost.
So Cove's meticulous photo records and specimen collecting helped scientists track the biodiversity and name new species. There's already 20 plus that have been named through him, and strengthen conservation efforts. Many nudibranchs feed on venomous creatures like jellyfish and anemones and absorb their stinging cells and repurpose them for their own defense. This one looks like a Pikachu in my opinion, which is why I put it in there. I think it's so cute. It's like literally the Pikachu one.
How the fuck are we the dominant species of this planet?
These are tiny little guys. They can only get up to, I think it's like,
Motherfucker, you said 20 inches. That's like 5 different guys' manhoods.
That's literally like less than 2 feet long. Like, that's not very big.
Bro.
But you're
Look,
forgetting
it's
it's
know,
like
I'm
counting
letting you
it
know,
from like
I'm a
tip to
man.
back.
Inches matter. Inches matter to us. Bro, look at this bitch.
So
What
these
is
guys
that?
have super powerful adaptations. Some species store singing cells in special sacs at the tip of their serrata. Others perform photosynthesis through stolen algae cells, essentially becoming solar slugs. So that's actually what you're seeing with this guy. This is a solar slug. And he's created
Are you telling me
his
these
own
Rogers
poison
can
from the food he
literally...
eats.
This motherfucker can use solar beam. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, so these guys, they're so insane.
Okay, Gaga, that is a fucking Rayquaza. That is a larva Rayquaza. What the fuck are we looking at? That shit look like it's made out of the you know the magic Floam? Remember the Floam commercials you seen? I'm spitting how much it's crazy. Hi, Poke. Oh, what's up, Lebowski? Look, oh my God, look at this shit. It's crazy.
Okay, this guy is freaking adorable. You can't even tell me that these guys aren't so freaking cute. And if you don't like
That
this
is
color,
dangerous.
they come in literally 3,000 other ones. Like, it's so insane.
Mazer, this shit look like if you ate it, it would turn you into Kaiju number 8. Like, this shit's crazy.
So these guys are also mimicry artists, as you can see. So even flatworms mimic nudibranch appearances to avoid getting eaten by other predators. And nudibranch-like patterns can inspire mimicry in other reef creatures. So these guys have literally become such an evolutionary powerhouse down in the ocean that other creatures are evolving to look like them so that other creatures will not attack them. That's how fucking cool the nudibranchs are. Like, what the fuck?
Zay.
I'm so excited. I love these guys.
No, I hate this. Just 'cause of looking at this. There's a lot of guys
This is
that
an
would try to put
arrowlid one, by the way.
There's a lot of guys that would try to put their dick on this. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of fucking weirdos in the world. That is beautiful.
Look.
That is the Super Saiyan slug. How the fuck is there a Super Saiyan?
I told you would love these. Okay, so these guys are also environmental indicators. Because they're brightly colored and very sensitive to conditions like ocean acidity, nudibranchs serve as an excellent indicator of climate and ecosystem health. So for example, seeing one super brightly patterned like this with everything showing, you can see it's blues, it's pinks, it's oranges. This is showing that wherever this reef is, it's got perfect ocean conditions for this guy to have perfect health. And the last piece of info, these guys are, These guys are science with surprises. Researchers are studying nudibranch biology to inform drug delivery, exploring how they process and transport cellular organelles a potential biomedical breakthrough. So basically, we're learning through the science of them eating things and, you know, becoming poisonous and using algal cells to become solar fucking powered slugs. Potentially how we can use nudibrock genes to create medicine similar. Does that make sense? Like, these guys are so insanely cool.
You heard me. You heard me, Lebroski. Clip that shit. You know you want to. Hey, Lebroski, do you like anime? If you do, tell me the ones. And a lot of people think you're moist critical. And I told them that that's dumb, but it's whatever. We're going to be talking about most of the shit you guys got going on around Monday. So, yeah. We're gonna talk to our boss.
You forgot this one. I need to show.
I knew there was one that I forgot. I was looking for it.
Look at this pretty little guy. These guys are just so fucking cool.
Bro, One Punch Man is dope, Lebroski. One Punch Man's dope. You should try. I think you would like Black Lagoon. Try Black Lagoon.
I think that's pretty much, we got all the nudibrocs. Yep, we did. So that is all the nudibrocs for you guys. I got 9 different pictures of some of the coolest ones that I found. But like I said, there's over 3,000 species of these guys. Most of them can be found in Australia, at least 1,000 different species of them. A lot of them are found in Florida as well. Anywhere where there's oceans and reefs, you're guaranteed to find at least one nudibroc if you look hard enough. They're also found in tide pools very commonly. So if you go to the beach, but do not pick these guys up.
But they're poisonous. Don't touch them.
That's what I was very much about to say. Do not pick these guys up. It's hard to say whether or not they have eaten something to make themselves poisonous or venomous or anything of the sort. So don't take the risk.
You're not an internet weirdo. You said Samurai Champloo. Fucking love that. I love that series. You ever seen Samurai 7? Fucking love that.
I'm going to go get my alcohol really quickly so we can take a shot for Mazer, because we did extend the stream to 5:30 for him.
I'm waiting for my alcohol to be delivered. I need to call and check on that.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to go grab mine really quickly if you can vamp for 1 second.
Oh, I can vamp it easy. Hey, how you doing? I don't know if we're allowed to be talking to you or what the hell's going on, but how you doing? Bro, I'm not going to lie. I appreciate you not, like, doing horrible thumbnails of me. Everybody that I see make thumbnails that I'm in are like this. Use this thumbnail next time. There you go. That's a good thumbnail. Bro, I feel bad you had to fucking interview Pharaoh. That shit makes you want to end your whole Minecraft server. That was not good. How's everybody doing? Can I get a like? Can I get a subscribe? Can I get a share? And I'm just going to be sitting here vamping until she get the fuck back. Bro, I'm friendly, bub. I know. I don't give a fuck. I watched plenty of your videos, bro. Your thumbnails are scary though. Your thumbnails are definitely scary. Just the way like the tone of it. That interview was rough, bro. How many times did he sit there and buffer for a minute? That shit was crazy. Did you cut out any of the stuttering? You should have kept it in. I want to see the hard cut of that video. I want to see it. Oh, what's up, Kimberly? Oh, man. Poke trouble and get back home, bro. I didn't even know Pokey was actually gonna fucking go. Pokey showed up and actually pushed the fucking lawnmower. That was fucking dope. How was it, Pokey? Was it like pretty chill? It seemed like it was pretty chill. Oh my God. No trouble getting back. That's fucking great. I fucking love that. Almost made a video about you talking about your meat. I thought you were. I was looking forward to that. Every publicity is good publicity. Buff, get to the point. How much I gotta pay to sausage if I just want to set the world on flame? My Schmeat's taking a break from being tortured. You can do that. Lebowski, I had to put this somewhere, and I gave myself like a chemical burn, which I will never be doing again. And I went Super Saiyan Prime 1 million that day. I'll never be the same man again.
I returned.
Oh, Lebowski? I don't know. He's not a real one.
Talk about that.
He'll take your money and say he did it.
Because I guess we could tease a little bit about what we're talking about tomorrow. So, yesterday I wake up, right? I got like 40 million people like tagging me because Lebowski posted a new video. He makes videos on like lolcow related shit all the time. I've seen a few of his videos. This one was specifically about the me and Boogie situation, so people were asking me to watch it. But specifically, I got tagged in this one part where fucking Faroach did an interview. Ain't no way. So, I have said multiple times, between both me and Glammy, she couldn't remember if it was Eric that was there, and I couldn't remember if it was Pharaoh that was there. Which one? So, I just went back to the fucking stream of the day that it was on to prove to myself, because I don't think Pharaoh was there. I was like fucking 99% sure he wasn't there. So I go back to the stream from the day that it happened, because the one thing that gets confused about this entire Boogie story is everyone keeps saying it was a call. It was never a call. This happened in the live on air studio before the show happened. So whenever, like, we're getting ready for the show, all of us usually hop on live on air 10 minutes before, but because I was 15 minutes late, everyone's in there with Boogie because Boogie was trying to figure out where I was, because that was when he was the manager. So I go back to the day when the stream was to see if Pharaoh was there. No, it was either a Tuesday or a Thursday that stream was done, and he wasn't even on that day. So then I'm watching this interview that he does on the Lebrowski channel, right? And fucking bro is sitting there saying, first off, an entirely like made up version of events, totally different from what Boogie said, totally different from what Glammy said, totally different from what I said. The only stories that have lined up this entire time have been mine and Glammy's. Everything else has been entirely made up. But yeah, so he wasn't even there that episode. Just crazy work.
Somebody said that I blocked him a long time ago. I don't think that. I like to see the negative opinions out there. Because, you know, I'm going to let you know something. The people that don't like you the most can sometimes give you the best critiques. It's just true. You don't need an echo chamber of yes men. Sometimes you need somebody to tell us you fucking up. Yeah, that's fucking dumb. What the fuck? He said I was acting like a Timu Samuel L. Jackson, but I was actually doing a bit from Samuel L. So I was like, yeah, that was the point. And then he thought I was choking on a vape. He didn't know that we had the actual like pens. Mm-hmm. So he's like, bro, I can't believe you're choking on a vape. I'm like, bro, that Gorilla Glue was killing me. That shit was. So yeah. Well, if you watch, I can never say that shit. I just call it Gotcha. I don't know if it came out yet. I thought, does it come out today or tomorrow? Did it come out today?
Get into it. Okay, I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to tell us about it. I'm gonna take my shot while he does that.
What do you mean we got One Piece and that came out today? Oh my god. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait.
Buff's gonna be having an anime time later.
I'm bricked. I love it. I need all the anime. I need all of it. You know what's so funny? Somebody asked me, like, why do you call yourself One Buff Weeb? And I mean, Buff Bald co-host when you got some hair growing back. I'm like, you know the funniest things, My dad did tell me, like, our family's hair loss is stress-induced. And ever since I got this job, my hair has been growing back. It's weird! You remember when I first started, it wasn't this bad, it wasn't this good. And it's really
Wait, put
weird.
Your head down for a sec. Wait
it's
a
actually,
second.
remember this was gone.
Wait a
remember?
second. It actually is growing in the hairline shape that you have now. Even the front piece is there still. You used to have like the Uncle Fester thing going on.
No, it was worse. Apparently ever since I started doing plugs, yeah.
You got hair plugs?
Yeah, I got hair plugs,
You got
bro.
hair plugs.
Man,
That's
I
where
got
his
that
checks
Elon
been
Musk
going.
bread. Hey, you already know that Bosley, bro. Bro,
Remember
I did
what
look
Billy
that
said? Pokemon.
Pokemon, bro. Every paycheck I get an upgrade. That
shit is
I love
hilarious.
that, bro. Man, no, I don't worry about Lebrowski. Like, I don't look at him as like.
They're talking about Pharaoh. But yeah, we're not worried about him. That's the whole. We're gonna talk about like the interview tomorrow, but we want to talk about it on a Monday when we have more viewers because I think it's hilarious and I really want to talk about it. So
I turned on the fucking interview. I died of cringe a little bit, and then like I was like, all right, let's just get back to it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, let me call him. Where the hell is my alcohol at? Hold on.
So we've got about an hour left on this stream. If you guys want to extend the stream, a $50 donation, extends the stream by 30 minutes and gives us a shot. So next up, really quickly, while Buff is calling his thing, I'm going to start getting going on today's fuck math. This fuck math is going to be for Sunday, October 6th, 2024.
Zay, you do it right. I'm pulling it up. You said fuck math, and here's the freaking intro.
Today in fuck math. Okay, so first things first, we have Miss Teen Rodeo, Kansas, killed in a car crash. 5 teammates injured. That's actually so sad. Next up, we have a judge ruled Missouri sex offenders no longer need to post no candy warning signs outside of their homes for Halloween. Why? Why not? That seemed like a good thing. Why are we getting rid of that?
Bro, I'll never forget where some guy invited me into his house when I was a kid on Halloween. And I knew it was going down, too. It was really funny. He was like, hey, would you like to come in here? I said, you know what's so funny? There's a lot of adults outside. They're going to come in here. He's like, no, it's all right. He's like, I said, no. Like, they know where I am. I'm just letting you know that I'm very valuable. And he just started looking at me and started sweating. And then, like, looking around like there was cameras. And he just opened the door and said, like, you can just go. So, like, bro, there's so many times I've talked my way out of being diddled as a kid. This shit was funny as hell. Like, you don't want to fuck with me. I'm annoying. And it worked.
Can you pull up the video on the third one, please?
Ooh, yeah.
So, the headline for this one is Dallas Uber driver seen on video punching passenger after dispute over leg room.
Bro, there better be some fucking leg room in that shit. That makes no fucking sense. Usually the fucking new planes they're trying to make, they have basically no fucking leg room in the first place.
We talked about that here,
at
the
all.
standing room ones.
Yeah. I know, we're coming full circle. I don't like the way these people look.
Oh, there's no sound. And then after fuck math, we're going to do that one more video that we have.
Yeah, Fox Sports.
That guy is toasted.
Yeah, he looks like he's absolutely dead. Not gonna lie.
My dude is looking at every direction but the camera. How the fuck are you doing? That dude's looking at some girl's ass over here and thinking about what his life is right here. He clearly has no sleep. She just noticed. And her side profile with that snarl. Oh my God, what the fuck is this busted, dusted Fox team?
TCU Masinga joins us now in studio with what led up to this assault. TCU.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Bro, I wonder what Kiki Palmer's been up to.
The victim says an argument led to the attack. 68-year-old Solman Gaba says he complained to his Uber driver about a lack of leg room in the back seat, and we want to warn you, the video may be hard to watch here. Now, surveillance video captured Wednesday's attack in the Dallas Design District just after 3 p.m. You can see Gaba and his wife get into a Chevrolet Malibu at Market Center Boulevard in Dallas. Now, 2.5 minutes pass, and the car still remains there.
That's a big... Oh, shit!
Wait! Yo, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that.
I didn't know Shaq drove Uber.
Dude.
Bro,
wait.
that is Shaquille O'Neal.
Can you double back that? Because, like, okay,
of course I
when
can.
they said that this video was, like, a guy, like, punching, a Uber driver punching a guy, this was the last 2 people I expected to be in this scenario.
Falcon punch sound effect. Hold on. I got it. You ready?
Yeah.
There. Solman gets out of the car and is punched in the back of the head by the Uber driver. The couple says they believe the Uber driver must be held responsible.
That's what he got.
You know what's happened with
I'm so sorry.
Wait, pause it. Wait,
I'm so sorry.
And is
Buff, you weren't
punched in
paying
the back of the
attention.
head
Go
by
back
the
to
Uber
that man's
driver.
face.
The couple says they believe the Uber driver.
Wait.
Let it play. Let it play.
I was thinking.
Oh my God, it's Albert Einstein.
Bro, they out here punching Geppetto. Like, what did my boy do? He's just a puppet maker. Free him.
What do you mean Geppetto? That is clearly Albert Einstein.
What could bro
Why are you
have
assaulting?
done?
Bro, that motherfucker said, fuck E equals MC squared, my Roger. Damn! My dude said, I don't give a fuck if you created fucking theoretical physics. That motherfucker didn't give a fuck. He said, I don't give a fuck if you think my car's small, bitch.
All right, we need to hear why he says he got punched. Go back and, like, let him speak his piece.
I love today's fuck math.
I was thinking, you know what's happened with me, why he hit me. At that time, my wife told him, I'm calling the cop,
Yeah, that was.
I don't know.
That was intelligible.
What
for
the
sure.
fuck he just said?
Thank you, G. I really understood that.
All I know is that motherfucker probably heard him say some word. He was like, I don't know what the fuck you saying, motherfucker. I don't know what the hell you just said. You just fucking cast a spell on me. I love it so much.
The driver left before police arrived, and the couple says they...
We are laughing at an old man being assaulted.
It's not the old man I'm laughing at.
Trying to get a ride to a nearby Walmart.
Bro, he took it like a G. I just realized that.
Yeah,
Wait.
he's up on his feet.
My dude got the fuck up quick. I didn't even notice. I was too busy laughing.
My wife told him, I'm calling the cop,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, the driver left before police arrived, and the couple says they were trying to get a ride to a nearby Walmart. Uber says it's in contact with the driver and is looking into this incident. Now, Uber issued a statement saying it's in contact with the driver.
All right, that's enough.
I just need to know why the man got punched. Like, what did the man do? What'd that man do? Or, like, what happened? Because, like...
I don't like the gun. Okay, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna keep going.
Right, like something is like telling me like we're not getting the full story on that, but okay.
Bro, that is a big ass Roger that got out that car. That motherfucker, bro, he just like, bro, that shit motherfucker went all the way up there. I'm like, okay, he's tall. Okay, he's tall. Damn, that nigga big. I'm sorry, I had to say it. That motherfucker big. Yeah. Everybody gets one, unless they pay me. Then I can say it. But
okay, so and next up we have a herd of 100 life-size elephants. Elephants.
What
the fuck was that?
Bro, look at all them damn elephants.
Yeah, take over this NYC neighborhood in an amazing art installation. It was literally just a bunch of elephant statues. When I looked at it, it was really not as amazing as they said, to be honest.
Bro, I'm looking at this. This is the most Caucasian thing I've ever seen. And I'm mixed, I can say that. This looks like my family reunion before the black side shows up. And the funniest thing is it doesn't change much. I love that. I love my family. It looks like the other ones are going to start calling each other bad words.
That is not the one we're on right now. You're like preemptively letting them know.
I thought I grabbed the right one.
Don't worry, I'm like I still have one more in between them.
Oh,
you're good.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm seeing where I did.
I know what you were talking about as soon as I heard you
that is, bro, that.
So next up, we have North Carolina mountains are forever changed by Hurricane Helene's destruction. Bro, the 2 hurricanes that hit last year were devastating for the Southeast. Insane. Next up, we have 100 share lunch at a quirky NYC party where the table is as long as a city block. That's what Buff was talking about, but he had to go run and grab his alcohol. So really quickly, next topic. West Central Florida braces for Hurricane Milton, potentially the region's worst storm in 100 years. That was the hurricane where my power was out for like 3 days and we couldn't like leave the apartment because the water was up to the door. So like that was a fuck time. Hurricane Milton was not a good time at all. Next up, we have a pioneering stunt woman 70 receives a job letter 48 years after applying. It means so much to me. Imagine being 70 years old, you've been applying to be a stunt woman your whole life, and it took until your big old age, but I'm glad she's happy for herself. I'm assuming that's his alcohol.
My mom got me some more of the pirate whiskey, but she liked the bottle, so she put it in a different bottle, so I was sad.
Oh, she stole it from you.
Bro, it's a cool looking bottle, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, fair. Also, we're ready for that video whenever you are.
Now I have to do this. Oh, I love that sound. Bro.
Oh, yeah, I don't have one that does that anymore. Pull up the video. Pull up the video. Pull up the video.
I already have that video ready.
Know,
bro, look at the caucasity.
Yeah, so this is the one
I'm not even gonna lie. This does look like my family reunion.
Let me
I'm
read
not
it
fucking
back
with
to
you.
them really quickly so they remember. This is the 100-share lunch at a quirky NYC party where the table is as long as a city block. Okay.
My dude said the ADHD hidden differently today. You
Show
damn
us the
Skippy.
caucasity. This is just ridiculous. Like, why?
She hates life. She's cheating. She's nice
just
person.
walking by, bro.
Nice person. Secret cunt. Gay.
Let the video
His
play
boyfriend.
a little bit. Come on, we'll get more people in the screen.
No. I gotta go back. We gotta. I'm having fun
Buff
with
is
this.
having an ADHD moment right now.
That is my literal auntie. That's my auntie. That's the husband. She can't stand anybody. Total bitch. I look like Roxy's sister. You know it's bougie. They got the Tropicana.
Buff, this is not an all-day stream, please.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. Lady, pull your shirt down.
Dude, what was the purpose? Why did they do this?
All I know, hello? My credit score just went up. Oh. Okay, thank you. Oh, apparently this just made my credit score go up, so let's keep doing this.
A purple flip, you're crazy for that. Oh, purple flip is
Bro,
so right,
perp,
though.
what the
He's
fuck?
so right, though, when you look at him. Like, he's so right. It's fucked. Like, he's so accurate.
Brady, tell us. This your people?
Okay, so the next one, we made it all the way to the next video one whenever you're ready.
We have so many videos on today's ones. I love
Yep,
it.
that's it. And then the rest of them are just pictures. So this one is a catcalling bozos. Catcalling bozos trap a terrified woman in a Waymo taxi to ask for her number. So if you guys don't know what a Waymo taxi is, it's those self-driving ones. I think you can only get them through like the Waymo app like itself, and they're only in certain places, but it's like a car that totally drives itself.
I took a half a shot last time. I'm pacing myself so I don't get fucked up.
You took a second one? I only took one. We were supposed to take two.
I took a half of one at first, and then I took another one. No, I'm slowly pacing it. I'm really gonna make it if we do. I have a bad feeling that something might happen.
Well,
but first of all, before I share my screen, yeah, you never know. You never fucking know with these people. If we have an early day, thank God. If we don't, thank God. So, really quick, Michelangelo, do you have an older brother?
So this is the catcalling bozos. So
This dude looks like Joshua Knott.
She's in a car with no driver.
Oh my god.
The car drives itself, so she can't do anything if he's standing in front of the car.
I can't hear him, but I'm only imagining that he sounds like the Austin Powers guy. He looks like that guy that was the dude that was trying to steal the Alvin and the Chipmunks away from the other dude.
Yeah, apparently he's just...
What the fuck is this guy? Why are you wearing your grandma's...
Apparently he keeps asking for her number over and over again.
You don't look like you have a working phone.
Yeah. It's the guy next to him, too.
Oh, I thought the car was going to hit them. I was going to be so happy.
No, get out! Get out! Move! Stop!
Hit the horn. You can at least hit the horn.
I don't think that'll do
why don't
anything,
you...
though. I don't think she can.
It'll annoy them.
I
It'll
don't think
scare
you're
them.
allowed to, like, touch anything in the car.
I'd touch the fuck out of it. I would have climbed in the fucking thing at this point. I couldn't be sitting there. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
That shit would
I'd
piss
hop
me the
over.
fuck off.
I'd hop over into the driver's seat so fucking quick and then just keep like slowly pushing him out the way. That's what you do. That's what you do. If somebody's blocking you, I'm not saying hit them. I'm saying slowly just move your car forward.
You can't drive those cars though. That's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure even if you sit in the front seat, there's no way to drive it. Like, they are set so they are self-driving cars. She can't do anything.
I don't know. Look, did she try? No. And when I tried, yes.
I think she's not trying to like get in a fucking like criminal case over this, which I.
That's where you have bear mace, that gel mace that goes far and it's not a mist, it's like a gel.
I guess.
And then, bro, I would have rolled down the window like, all right. You gonna move? You gonna move? Covered the motherfuckers. They would have been, bro, I would have cream starred the motherfuckers in bear mace. They would have never knew. The motherfuckers, bro, glazed, layered. A pepper spray bukkake. Like, I would literally make sure that they suffered. Bro, if I was a woman, I would carry. Bro, I would have so many different maces, bro.
Next up.
I'd have so many different things of mace. Bro, I'd have a cacao. Bro, I would literally have like mace, like grenades in Minecraft just in case. But I would make, bro. I would have so much shit. I'd be like Batman. Yes, keep going.
The first 8 times you said it. Thank you, Buff. Next up, we have blindfolded Super Mario 64 player sets an impossible record and unbelievable feat. Bubzia, a Super Mario 64 speedrunner, did the game's 16-star challenge in under 20 minutes while being blindfolded and unable to see the screen. And then here is him and his award that he got for it. So it says, this is a Guinness World Record for the first Super Mario 64 120-star blindfolded completion was achieved by Bubzia in Germany in 11 hours, 22 minutes, and 43 seconds on May 8th. Bro, what the fuck? That guy, he's the first to do it.
That guy plays Genshin Impact. That's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna be my new insult, by the way.
Yeah. There's not a clip of it, so I tried to find like a clip of it, but it's like literally you only have like the whole fucking video, and it's like even the ending of it. I promise you, it's not the best thing. Is him with the award.
Bro, we're one more extension away from getting into this ultra fucking rage in our gamer rage segment. I can't wait. I'm literally just like I'm vamping till somebody realizes like I need it.
We don't need to vamp though because we still owe people things, and I'm trying to get their fuck map. So you're just vamping for no reason.
Bro, we still have that much fuck math? Oh my god, today's a lot of fuck math.
Just let me finish.
I thought those were your topics. I thought I scrolled down. I thought those were your topics. Bro, holy shit. Okay, that was my bad. I legit thought these were your topics at a certain point. Go. My bad.
Next up, we have The Joker 2 stumbles at a box office amid poor reviews from audience and critics. Yeah, The Joker 2 was pretty shit. I watched like 15 minutes of it and I turned it off. It was pretty terrible.
It was so bad. You want to? Oh, I'll go off on it later. Tangent later. I got you.
And next up, we have a poltergeist house is becoming an Airbnb that will replicate the horror film set. Okay, so I will show you guys what they're doing with this. So the original poltergeist house is literally turning into an Airbnb, which I think is spooky scary, but whatever.
Why?
And then this is the Zillow listing of the back of the house with the pool and
okay,
all.
Never mind.
The pool and all is nice, right?
Okay, now I want it.
But do you want to get haunted by the poltergeist ghost?
Bro, I don't give a fuck. With that pool, I'll be like, are you okay? Yeah, I just got a haunting in my house. Like, what? Like, yeah, I live in the fucking poltergeist house, but it has such an amazing jacuzzi that I don't give a fuck about the ghost. It'd just be so fucking relaxed. Ghosts are going like, oh! You're like...
Mazer said I'm swimming in that dead body pool.
Hey, ghost, bro. Can we do this tomorrow? I got the jacuzzi. I'm a little tired. They're just like blood dripping, carrying like a baby's head. You're like, bro, I get it. You're spooky. I'm gonna go chill. I would fucking love that. I would love that. That would be amazing. I want to see a movie like that. Like a guy that's just so relaxed, but everybody else that comes in his house are like completely not even ready for the haunting, but him is just nothing. And like to the audience, it'd be scary. You could have the most fucked up jump scares, but he won't even need to see it. All he has to do is act like unimpressed like this, you know, and yawn. That's all he has to do, bro. That'd be a good concept for a scary movie. You can't tell me it wouldn't.
Kind of.
Like the guy is not scared at all, but the actual fucking jump scares that don't scare him would scare you and the people around him. That would be perfect.
I get what you're saying, but do you
Bro, we
remember
need something, bro?
Wait. You know what I'm thinking? You remember that like one movie that was like entirely in like first person, but like what you're saying, but that
First person. Are you talking about fucking Paranormal Activity?
no, there was. It's not a horror movie. It's like just like it's like an action movie or something.
Oh, Hardcore Henry?
Yeah, that, but a horror movie version of what you were saying.
Hardcore Henry is underrated. Is it underrated or overrated? Because it was pretty big when it came out.
It's overrated. I watched it. Like,
it's overrated,
recently and it was not that good.
Probably just because the camera style, but it was pretty good. Like it was no dialogue, just straight action.
I don't like movies like that.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I wish fucking action movies would do a little bit less talking.
So our last fuck math before we get into the video that we owe Seth is Squadron of squatters have terrorized NYC neighborhood after taking control of a $4 million brownstone. These bitches literally took the whole thing over. They said, fuck you guys.
I would. If it's abandoned, let them have it.
No.
No, fuck them. Let them have it.
It's not abandoned. Somebody owned it.
Well, guess what? Like, either sell it or use it, bitch. Stop holding on to property. Houses are not investments. They're for places for people to live. They're places for families to enjoy. They are not business investments. No. Oh my God. We need to fucking... Bro, I get so fucking tired of that. There's so many people that buy up so many fucking good houses just so they can flip them. And it makes no fucking sense. Homes are where people live and families are raised,
right
where memories are cherished.
Though.
It is not a fucking bit.
That's your right as an American, though. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
What?
I don't agree with the whole, like, saying, like, I don't know. People can buy houses. They can flip them if they want to. Like,
I never said that.
That's what you're fighting against.
I don't like big, giant corporations doing the shit. There's giant rental companies that buy up swaths of houses. There are thousands of homes, hundreds of thousands of homes in this fucking country that are just empty because some fucking company bought it up and now they're trying to build this fucking perfect little cookie cutter fucking neighborhood for these Karens to live their cookie cutter fucking lifestyles. I hate it.
I mean, CEOs have families too, right? Everybody's got it.
No. If you don't like squatters, I get it. It's fucked up for like people to break into. Like, think if you had an old family home that's just up somewhere, you know, and you just want to maintain it because it's something, but you don't want to live in it. I get that, but you at least should like either not like have a friend live there or something, so it can at least keep, you know, put somebody you trust in there.
But what if they're waiting to get renovations done? Like, you don't know. Like, there could be
this is true, but okay, I get that. I get that. But after a certain how long until it's not just you're waiting on a renovation, you're just letting a house just sit. You know, if it's 6 months, that's fine. If it's like almost a year renovations, I get it. But if it's like sitting 2 years for you to wait to get the money to renovate it, I'm not saying sell it out. I'm not saying but at least hire somebody to stay there or watch it, because people are gonna break into that shit. If I'm homeless and I see a fucking house, there's a house next door to me right now. I've lived here for 7 years. All somebody comes to do is and mows that lawn, and that's it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going. I don't care.
You don't know how. Okay, here's the thing. People do not take in consideration houses that have not had people living in them for X amount of time, the amount of deterioration that happens to the house because of that.
I don't give a fuck about a deteriorating place. I care about having a roof over my fucking head.
Somebody's gotta fucking pay to fix that, though, and make it livable. There is laws and things behind, somebody can't even sell that house to somebody unless it's okay, they're selling it under the pretenses of it being entirely fucked up, and then that other person, before it's even livable, has to get it up to code.
Goddamn.
There are codes.
Fuck that. Take 5% of the military budget. Actually, fuck that. Take 2% of the military budget and literally just buy out these fucking homes. Fix them up bare minimum. Let these people. There's so many people that can't even get jobs because they don't have a place to stay. You need a fucking address. There's so many fucking things that you need in this planet to actually fucking do that. Hands off my military budget. Give me 1%, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Give me 1%. That's all I'm asking. Hey, Zay, what is one? No, fuck that. What is 1% of 800 billion?
Look,
I'll
as
wait.
someone who is not in the government, I'm not going to tell them.
He said, "Don't take the military budget. Chill. You guys can't give me 1%.
I don't know
1%?
what that goes to. I'm not going to tell them to make budget
Fuck
cuts.
that.
I'm not there.
Give me 1%. Give me 1%. Can I get one? Can I get one? Just one. Can I get one jet worth of money? Can I just get one? He's absolutely not. Absolutely not. This dude has a gun in his profile. I'm not saying. I'm just going where I don't give a fuck where it comes from. I need something. I don't give a fuck where it comes from. Don't touch the military. I don't know. Make them. I don't know. Get it from somewhere.
Pokey Gaga makes a good point. That's what Habitat for Humanity is for. There is programs put in place to fix up these houses and give them to people.
True. Isn't that the Jimmy Carter rest in peace thing?
I have no clue.
When he was building houses, that dude was building houses until he died.
There's other programs like that. There was like one that did a house in the neighborhood that I was growing up in for like there was a disabled family who moved in, and they like did it so that there was like ramps and stuff so that the daughter who had like a wheelchair could easily get in and out. I don't remember what she had. That's why it's just a
Fuck it, just make fucking cannabis legal nationwide and take that money. Leave the military budget. We need something. It's way too long and complicated. We built 3 houses in my senior year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
I'm
saying.
just saying.
There's programs in place for stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We do live in a capitalistic society, and I do like that.
I
and I
get
don't
that.
want that to change. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to tell
No.
people they can't have the right to own something that they worked hard to own. You
Man,
know?
I never said that. No, we're really getting into like capitalism, and then like we could say this: capitalism brings progress. Capitalism brings a lot of things, but there's checks and balances that things happen, and there's a system that needs. I feel like there's a point where capitalism needs to be like kind of, oh my god, capitalism is based. It is based. I love living in a capitalistic society. I don't want fucking communism.
Yeah, we were getting
But
into
it's like,
the realm
golly.
of communism, and I was like, I can't co-sign this.
No. I don't want communism. I want to have different shit. I don't want all of us. We all own same house and we live in, and I take your money. I'm dictator. No, I don't want that. But we need some type of back loop. You know what I'm saying?
No.
There.
I don't.
We need more monopoly rules. That's what I'm saying. The game is fun. The game can be played. The game needs an upgrade. That's what I'm saying.
Capitalism, baby. I don't know, man.
Yes, exactly. There you go, man.
Seeing if you guys
Better
want to
social
buy.
programs. Oh my God, we're really we're
you
getting
not?
really deep into this shit.
Are you gonna watch this video?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna watch the video?
I like.
Watch
Okay,
the
we can
video.
stop. Damn.
Which video? We owe this for Seth. It's been so long.
Also had this. I was seeing if you guys wanted to buy.
You can keep that.
Oh well, no, it's a display. I don't know if you're familiar with the ESRB.
I'm very familiar.
What's it stand for?
I don't need to know what it stands for to know that it's the rating system that was created to educate parents on what content is in games.
Yes, and basically this was an official store display.
Right.
For
I've got
GameStop.
one over there, and I've got one over there.
I don't even remember
I've got
what
one
you have
over
in this
there.
video. What the
I
fuck
have
is
no
this?
interest in that one. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not asking for much. Like, at $5 cash. I'd
You're
probably
getting
go for it.
absolutely nothing, and you're getting a request to leave the store. Why on earth would we buy our own
Oh.
promotional material that you shouldn't have? Theoretically, I should probably just take it from you, because you're not supposed to have that. Like, that's not for you to take home.
Oh,
regardless
so-
of whether you had a friend that worked there or not. I could take it from you.
I'm gonna come back. Your manager's gonna agree to it.
Sure.
And then you gotta
Whatever you
admit
want,
that
buddy.
you were wrong.
I'm not gonna admit anything. If he takes it
What
from
the
you,
fuck
and
is
doesn't
wrong
give
with
you money,
GameStop?
Still doesn't count.
Okay, now we're setting up rules for this?
Yes, because I could take it from you right now.
I don't think so, my friend. I don't think
That
so.
doesn't count.
You take this from me, and I might just call the cops on you.
Sir, get out of my store.
I also had this. Let's see if you guys...
That's what he has.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with GameStop fucking workers, bro?
It's literally just
Am
like
I
a
wrong?
promotional disc. This guy's like freaking the fuck out. Like he's got like the fucking secret formula of fucking GameStop in his hands. Like I understand not messing with workers, but sometimes it's people just be freaking the fuck out. Like,
Bro, I don't know. I've worked in customer service before. Like, I had to fucking talk to people, smile, and cook in front of them at the same time. Bad day and all. And I had people, I'll never forget, bro, when I was an omelet chef, and, like, I'll never forget, like, I was flipping all the omelets and shit, and I used to I turned it into point, I was doing basically, like, hibachi with fucking omelets, you know? Flipping spatulas, flipping omelets, flipping fucking, like, saucers, all this shit, right? And I did all this stuff, right? And I was like, I did some really cool ass shit. I catch the ingredients, I flipped it over, seared it on each side, and I had it ready. I was like, ma'am, where would you like your thing? She's like, about time. Put her plate. I was like, right here. And then I put it on the she's like, taking so fucking long, and walked off. And I was like, have a great day, ma'am. And then everybody rest in the line tipped me like $20. It's all about how you fucking handle it. Like, make people look bad. Like, don't like cop to their level. Sometimes people really just want to bring that out of you. Sometimes you just gotta let them, you know. I know how to deal with shit like that.
my very first job was at a Domino's, and like one time this lady, like, it was like a simple like fuck up like type of thing. She ordered a bread bowl pasta and she accidentally got like 1 in a tin, and so we were like, hey, you just gotta like come bring the other one and we will absolutely give you a new one, and then we'll give you 50% off your next order for bringing it back. Like, you know, a lot of shit. Like, good deal, you're getting a whole brand new one, you keep the other one, like, it's a whole fucking thing. This bitch comes in like a bat out of hell, comes in screaming about the fact that she even had to drive back and bring back the pasta. I already had the new one ready to go, but I had to see the other one, right? Like, I can't just trust her word that it was fucked up. That's like store policy by the owner. I didn't make that up. This bitch gets into it with me. She starts screaming at me. She's like, come outside. I'm like, if you want to fight me, the door is open. You walk behind the counter and you fight me behind the counter. Because at that point, then I'm not going to get in trouble. She'll get in trouble. And then,
exactly.
Instead, this loony bin bitch picks up the tip jar and throws that shit at my head. And thank God, if you've ever seen a fucking Domino's, you know they have that, like, stand where they cut the pizzas. I was standing behind the part where you cut the pizzas. So the pole blocked the tip jar from hitting my fucking head. But I made so much money from all the other customers in there. They were, like, tipping real good after that because my whole tip jar broke on the floor. And I almost died.
Do you know, what's the most money you've ever made from, like, a single tip and working a normal job?
$100 at Kohl's. Some guy just like tipped me like a random 100 for like, I was the only person who worked in the shoe department and I helped them find shoes, and he just like randomly tipped me $100. We were not allowed to take tips, and I was like,
fuck yeah. The most is like when I told you I was doing the omelet chef thing, like, and it was because, bro, like, I made people, I would just have them fun. I would get real zooted. I would fucking drink a fucking I would hit some concentrated ass shit. It would get me all giggly and laughy. I'd drink a fucking energy drink, and I'd go there and just interact and have fun. Apparently, we had like these people, I guess, because it's a fancy ass hotel. Mm-hmm. It's like $1,500 per night sometimes, you know? And like, I guess I made people's days. I had articles of people writing about me. And after like my 6 months in, my birthday hit, and this dude apparently had come there all the time. He was like, man, I've never had the best omelet. You always make me laugh. You always do this. Happy birthday. Tipped me $100. Put $100 into the fucking tip jar. And then everybody that came around that he knew had money was like, it's his birthday. Don't be stingy. 50, 20, another 100. Bro, at the end of the day, because we had to do tip share, so I made sure I put my birthday 100 in my pocket. And then I think I left that day with like $350.
nice. That's pretty good. When I was a hostess once, I got like a $50 tip, and that was like another job where we didn't usually get tips like whatsoever. So it was nice, but it was like he just tipped me for like bringing him to a table, so I was really confused by it. But I would take it. I've also had people, like when I worked at Petco, tip me for bagging up their fish. These are all jobs where I wasn't supposed to take tips, and I was just like, what am I going to say no to free money? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, yeah, it's we have a weird tipping culture. Like, if you got it and you could do it, cool. But it shouldn't be like it gets to a point where it's like I don't want to go eat out just in case sometimes because I don't want to be like I don't want to take away somebody's time. I've been a server, you know, I really do. But I can't really say that because the server job I had, they had built-in gratuity. I worked at, bro, it was a country club. We're in the South, bro. Most racist job I've ever worked at. That shit was bad. I got tips just because like people's husbands were dicks to me. Like it'd be funny. Like I'll do everything perfect, and then the guy would be like, "You."
Tool Vicarious super chatted $20. I was a team lead for Walmart online grocery pickup, and they didn't want my people to take tips when they would put your groceries in. So dumb. So I never said anything. Take them even around holidays. Most I got tipped was $100.
Bro.
Yeah, usually it's around holidays. People are gonna throw like a tip like 100 because something about holidays brings out that niceness.
Bro, it's Christmas. It's just like, look, like when I got it, and like anytime I have cash, I drive by somebody that's like on the street, I give them whatever I got. I really do. If it's a 20, I just give them the 20. If it's 5, I give them a 5. Whatever I got, I do it. The only time I don't do it if it's people my age, and it's like, you ain't got no auntie. I'm not saying like it's everybody. Everybody has a situation. Like he could be literally traveling between states, left the bus, didn't have enough money. You know, everybody has their own story. But when I can definitely see him, like, bro, you're just a pothead that don't want to go to work. Really? I've seen dudes I've smoked with at friends' house on the side, like with a sign that says "need money." I'm like, bro, I know you. I know you. Come on, Deontay. Sorry.
Megan Rowland with the 199 said, "I understand how the country clubs work in F/B."
Facebook? Florida? And then B? Barbie Land?
But we do owe 2 videos for that 20 from Toolix Vicarious. I keep saying Vicarious.
Bro,
it's just a thing.
Bro, I did say Vicarious, but once I learned it's Vicarious, I just like the way that word sounds.
Yeah, Vicarious is obviously how it is, but I just got really used to saying Vicarious, and I apologize. But
probably because you think about Kid Icarus.
This is the first video for you.
You also received Cat's white costume DLC.
What's up, bro? Hey, what's on, man?
Trying to get my money back with these injuries, man.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
Gravity Rush 2 today. That's what's going on with it. I want my money back. Can I get my money back? I got insurance, man.
Zay, pause it. You remember when you asked me what is Billy Dicking? Because I always use the word that much. You're like, I don't get it. You keep using this word Billy Dick. What does this mean? That man just got Billy Dicked.
Yeah.
That man just got Billy Dicked hard. Stop picking on Michelangelo's cousin.
Why does Michelangelo have so many cousins today?
Bro, that looked like Michelangelo's
This is
cousin.
the end of the video anyways, so that worked out.
Bro, dude just walked in. He's like, I got insurance on this, right? Yeah. Can I get my money back? What's wrong with it? Get my money back. I dare you to tell me no. That's a big guy attitude, though.
This guy's a big guy.
Do you think he would have did it?
Consoles here?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is the LGBT Wii. It's
That's what I call the
it's got
Woba Fett
everything
build.
to
He's
it.
blue and everything.
It is the limited edition one, of course. They didn't make too many of these.
Let me try to scan it in. Too rare. The GameStop didn't even know about it.
I've seen this one
because
before.
I really want it in the back room. What do you want for it?
I was thinking like $100 cash.
Can't do $100 cash.
What's your offer?
I can give you this really cool box of Joy-Cons. You know what? And I'll also counter with a Call of Duty poster, a set of pins, and a really cool necklace.
So you want to trade
Wait
me
a minute.
He wants the LGBT Wii.
I'm going to give you this functional Wii system, and I'm going to trade you, Zay. All right? All right? I'm going to trade you this lighter, this playing card, a straw, a stapler, and what else we got here? A cap. All right. Even like, bro, you couldn't have
No,
put.
this is GameStop. When I very first met Christian, he had like a giant stack of like PS4 games. Like I think it was like probably like 20 games or some shit. And he was like, "We'll take these to GameStop because my PS4 doesn't even work anymore, and like you can trade these in and just get like whatever you want with it." Because I had a Switch at the time. We brought the entire fucking stack of all like working like pretty good fucking like PS4 popular games to the fucking thing, and these motherfuckers gave me back enough to get one Switch game. So $60 for fucking like an entire stack. I want to say it was like 20 something games. It was so ridiculous. Did we trade it?
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to bring in all these valuable electronics? Okay. I'm gonna give you garbage for it. Because I feel like everything that you gave me was garbage. We're going to flip it, and we're going to sell it. But...
Traded a whole stack for one Mario Party.
I'll give you...
Oh, and we got a Minecraft bee. But I think he paid for that. I don't even know. He bought me a bunch of shit.
I'm starting to get a memory that came back. What game was it? I think it was Xenoverse. When it first came out, I took a bunch of games. I'm like, bro, I got all these physical games. It don't even matter. I'm gonna go get this new game. I got like $20. I should have enough credit. I got at least $30 worth of stuff. This motherfucker said I can give you in-store credit of $7. And I'm like, for all these games, like, yeah, but they're gonna be about the dollar. And the fucked up thing is I went back later and saw those same games that I knew it was my case, because inside of my case I wrote my name. These motherfuckers didn't even notice that shit. I opened up that fucking thing and it was right. You know, it was the empty case, right? It didn't have the disc in there. But opening up the case, there's my fucking name right fucking there, marked up at fucking like $49.99.
Yeah, even like I remember trading in like old Switch games back in the, or not Switch games, old DS games back in the day, and then you would like go and see like what they would resell, like just any Switch games for, and it would be like half the price of what the market price is for the game brand new, right? But the issue with that is that when you trade in that game, you're getting like $5 or $10 for it, and usually if the game is like $60, they're selling it for $35. So they're making an insane markup on it when you could probably just sell the game for half price to like one of your homies.
Yeah. Freaking Pokegaga, I'm glad I never offloaded my 360 games to GameStop. He's sitting on hundreds of 360 games that are only appreciating. Holy shit.
Nice. Yeah, you're smarter than us.
Let me ask one other GameStop if they'll give me cash. If not, I'll come back and trade it.
The LGBT we.
You guys buy gaming consoles here?
Yeah.
I'd buy the LGBT we.
That guy looks like he has dandruff. He looks like a pretty cool guy though.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, the dude looked pretty fucking chill, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked.
I think we got one more 20 and then we're at the ma'am.
No, we don't. We finished that. Oh wait, one more 20 until the ma'am. You mean? Yeah.
Oh no, until we get to
the next 20 is the ma'am one.
Bro, that's a classic.
But we've got about 15 minutes left in this stream, so.
Holy shit!
Let's get cooking through some topics.
We are bound to have a slow day eventually. I love that. Bro, and the funniest thing is, I notice every time we have a doop, our rise is even bigger. So I love that shit. Bro, nothing but upward momentum scares me, Zay. It does. Don't you get scared? It's like, I need a little dip to put me like we're, all right, okay, we're good. All right, okay, this is not a simulation, okay? All right, oh, good.
Hey, it's okay. I don't mind having the weekends off.
Are you being invaded by flies, too?
I don't mind. No.
I'm being I need to figure out where they're coming from.
I don't think there's a single fly in here. My cats
I have
don't let
no
bugs
idea
live.
why I even moved my garbage cans as far back over there. But I feel like they're waiting. Is it because my house is cold? Are they trying to get away from the heat?
Usually they like heat. They're like tropical.
That's
All right,
what I
let's
thought.
get topics. We only have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Do you want to talk about something? You have a bunch of
If I extend the stream, can I get a reaction video? Of course. The fuck?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Brady? Brady, what the fuck? It's like, Brady, when have we ever really said no to you?
It always kind of goes in, like, if you donate, like, for example, if you always throw 50, then all the, like, if we have $10 options on the screen, we'll do $5 $10 options.
Brady, I'm pretty sure you have my address and phone number. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? The next extension gets to the Gamer Rage segment. I said that like 3 times.
I think it gets us to the Ultra Clip, too, to be honest.
No, the Ultra Clip starts the Gamer Rage segment.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Don't yell at me. Okay.
I didn't put the clips in the docket, so you probably didn't know, but I just have them ready up here.
Well, just in case we hit this Gamer Rage segment, here's something that you gamers might want to rage about. Apparently, there's a report that Xbox is bracing for another massive layoff. Reports are indicating that Microsoft is preparing for another major round of job cuts at Xbox, likely early this week, and that was done at the beginning of the week, so this should be this upcoming week. Cuts coincide with Xbox scaling back its traditional console hardware focus, instead leaning into Windows gaming, cloud services, and expanding first-party games beyond Xbox to PlayStation and Switch. Just months ago, Microsoft raised the Xbox Series X price by $100, now $600, and bumped the first-party game prices up to $79.99 as a part of broader cost control measures. Microsoft has historically lost up to $200 per console, relying on game/accessory revenue to balance margins. Scaling subsides are no longer feasible due to rising component and development costs, though. So major exclusives such as Forza Horizon 5, Indiana Jones, Pentiment, Sea of Thieves, and more are now confirmed for PS5 and Switch as a part of a strategy to grow the brand beyond just console players. So we're getting layoffs as well as prices on everything are going up. It seems like Microsoft is struggling to make money off of Xbox at the moment.
Guillotines. People are being too greedy. Guillotines. In Minecraft. Guillotines.
Him saying guillotines is guillotine?
I'm saying that for a reason. Thank you for making my point that I was saying it wrong on purpose for a reason.
For what? What is the fuck is a guillotine?
I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm just saying certain limbs should keep rolling. Why keep rolling?
I need to know what he's talking about because I'm so confused.
Baseness. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some Guy Fawkes. Never mind. There's no way. They're like, how much money does Microsoft make a year?
I'm honestly not sure, but I'm assuming if they're not making enough off of Xbox specifically to keep it going, then that's why they're going to keep making cuts and keep making things more expensive to try to offset those costs. Not saying I agree with it.
The cuts are not going to do anything but make the problem worse. You're cutting corners to save on shit, but at the end of the day, you're just making the problem worse. I hate these fucking penny pinching motherfuckers that really think like, oh, if we give it less money, maybe that'll fix the problem. No, you're just silently killing it.
Well,
that's all you're doing.
I think the real issue more than anything that people, like Pokey just said, you can't use the console as a loss leader if you drop all of your exclusive titles. Look at how they butchered my boy, Rip the Console Wars. Very good point. Like, dropping all of your exclusive titles is a major deal. What's the reason for somebody to go out and get an Xbox over a PS5 if most people, I feel like when you hear about like a console that somebody's using, I hear most people using PS5, to be honest. So why would I go out and get me an Xbox Series X when most people are playing on either PC or PS5 and there's not really any more exclusive titles because they're launching them on other systems with intentions of trying to gain more money. Like, it just comes off greedy.
Microsoft owns the PC. PC is the master race. I get that. I just think they don't care anymore. They know the Xbox days are limited, or they're just coming up with something different.
I I
just
that
like
they're
consoles.
I think
I
that
like
they're
consoles.
gonna kill off the Xbox console soon. I could see that happening, and I think, like what Dress to Impress was saying, is that they're probably gonna stick to making games and release on PC, PS, and probably Switch. Like, I just don't think that they're gonna make as much money from the Xbox anymore. There's no console war between.
They have not given it any reason to exist. They haven't. Like, to be honest with you, like, people that have an Xbox normally are a PC player, to be fair. You know? Because doesn't it integrate with the PC anyway? So what's the point of having the console?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I have Xbox Game Pass on the PC, so it's like, why would I even go and get an Xbox?
Why do I need the console?
They should
Why need it? I already.
Stop making the console.
It's going to become a service. Yeah, it's just going to become a service. It's going to become like, you know, the live service you can get through the actual virtual thing, or it's going to get to a point where they're just making games and they're not making it for Xbox anymore.
Yeah, and like
they'll still release it on their system.
I don't have an Xbox, but I use an Xbox controller on my PC.
Look at that fucking fat Fisher Price weird ass fucking thing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, the Xbox controllers, they just don't. I'm so glad they got the update. I'm so glad.
I'm just saying, so I think Xbox will always make money. If they still continue by making accessories, they continue making games, like, they would make more money in the long run than by, like, jacking up the price of their consoles that, like, just really aren't worth that price.
Oh my god, we actually do have 10 minutes. Oh yeah, it's 4:20. It's 4:20 right now, and we had a 20 before. Holy shit!
But
and you act like your time zone is the only one that matters.
Eastern Standard is the best time zone.
Wouldn't California be the best coast?
No.
Isn't the West Coast the best coast?
East Coast is the beast coast, bitch. I don't know.
That didn't rhyme.
It did rhyme. EST is the morally correct time zone, is what Mazer said. All right, another topic I can vamp on super quickly. This is like a quick topic while Buff is doing his thing. ICE agents are now using mobile face recognition app to identify individuals in the field. So ICE agents have been using this mobile app that allows the face recognition and contactless fingerprint, tapping into DHS biometric databases to ID unknown individuals. Reddit users on r/privacy and r/technology have expressed outrage, calling it a surveillance state escalation, warning of false positives, misuse, and a lack of legislative oversight. Civil liberties experts are calling that the rapid deployment of such unregulated tech risks wrongful identifications and privacy infringements, urging public awareness and policy intervention. So, how do you feel about this?
It's kind of hard because it's like I feel like I don't really know enough about it to really speak on it. You know, I can just give a dumbass opinion. You know.
Sure.
Just read that last part back because I'm wrapping my head around it. I'm just like.
I mean, the basic information is that they're using face recognizing apps and contactless fingerprint.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
People through biometric databases. So, do you feel like that infringes on people's rights, or?
I'm sorry. The part that will happen is I heard the facial recognition system, but I didn't hear the ICE part because my brain just ignored it because I got tired of hearing that fucking word. So, if they use facial recognition apps and they have people already in their database, I believe that's the best way to go instead of just randomly detaining people.
I guess the downside of this, right, is like think about it from the standpoint of, let's say you have a warrant in another state, another county, like whatever. You are an American citizen, and ICE just so happens to do one of these facial recognition IDs on you. Are they gonna now, like, is it gonna be an issue where, like, you have like a warrant? You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be honest with you, it depends on what the warrant is. If you have a warrant for like a traffic violation, I doubt they would care. Like a missing a court, like on a minor thing, probably not. But if I'm just saying, like, if it's an ICE thing, and if it's like they're trying to see if you're illegal or not, like I think like there's a database that has everybody's fucking face and social security linked to it. So it's gonna get to a point. It's like, hey, brown people, let me take a picture of you. All right, you can go. Actually, no, you got to get in this cage over here. It's one of the two. To be fair, it's better than them just walking up to random Mexican people like, What is your last name? Lopez, get over here. What's your last name? Gutierrez, get over here.
Hotkey, my bad, guys. I haven't used a hotkey in so long that my fat finger clicked one and I like switched scenes. Sorry, my bad. I haven't even used that scene in like months. I was like, where did I go?
What just happened? What'd you switch to?
It's like an old YouTube scene from my old YouTube, but I was like, where the fuck? What scene did I go to? We're good. We're good. We're back.
Bro, I didn't get to see that. Let me go back.
It's because my YouTube studio crashed and I fat fingered it.
Hold on, let me see. I want to see that. I didn't get to see it.
They said Zay going solo midstream. Yeah, no.
Oh, stream starting soon? Oh, that's kind of adorable. I like that splash screen.
My big old fat fingers fucking
Did I accidental self-promo a little bit? A little accidental. It happens.
I don't even use that channel anymore. That's what I'm like, that's so funny. Like
it has a Steven Universe vibe to it. I like it.
Yeah. It's because my whole fucking studio crashed on me again.
Oh, I like it. I like that shit. Holy fuck, we have 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I know. I was like rushing to get the studio back. That's
looks like we out of here, Zay.
Like we have Zay.
Ooh,
how often does YouTube Studio crash on it? I feel like this is a nerd subplot. It crashes on me about 5 times an episode minimum. This time though, it did that thing where I totally got logged out again, and I was like, okay, gotta log back in.
Wait. Do you think it'd be a computer or an internet thing? It seems like it would be an internet thing.
No, it's a YouTube thing. It started like there was like a weird like YouTube Studio update thing that happened like a few months ago, and then ever since that, now it does that. It was good though for months. It's fine on OBS and everything else. My Wi-Fi is fine. I mean, I don't think my stream ever be lagging too crazy. So
you got a point there. You got a point there.
All right. Well,
Do you think your thing needs
4 minutes left. Is there anything you wanted to do before we ended?
No, I'm finna go watch the newest episode of One Piece. I actually get to watch my One Piece. Normally they keep me here on Sundays and I can't even watch it until the next day. But today's a lucky day for us, eh?
I know. I'm gonna get to watch Love Island. It's crazy.
Bro, what is with you and Love Island?
I love Love Island, and it's on like every single day except for Wednesdays, and then Saturdays is like this shitty show called After Sun that nobody gives a fuck about. So basically, it's off on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Look how much you perked up when I said Love Island.
I love
Love Island.
That's like one of my favorite shows. I know none of y'all give a fuck about Love Island. I do.
It's like the way you like Love Island is the way that Twee likes the series Lost.
Yep. Love Island is not fake, Brady. The season has been fucking ridiculous, but it's not fake.
Yes, it is. Are you talking about those like Hispanic or like Spain people in that thing? I remember that. Did that mean where that guy was running across the beach? Actually do that. I'm trying to think about where it is. No, extend the stream 10 more minutes. We got to talk about Love Island. I need to make sure I get my memes right.
Well, we have 3 minutes. We can talk about Love Island. I don't think there's many Love Island memes like last
It's not like we have a set time to start. Not like we have a scheduled stream after.
We have a set time to end. It's 5:30, bitch. I'm ending at 5:30. So get what you got to say in this last 2 minutes.
Yeah, lucky I ain't got a PC. Everybody's streaming shit up. What do I have to say? It's time for me to go watch One Piece. Look, maybe have a level of tech talk, level of support today, but look, you know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. People can't wait for live.
I know. I think a lot of people are really excited for
People
Live
can't
at
wait.
7.
People can't wait. People can't wait. It's about to explode. It's about to be popping. Did you guys see that fucking video? Oh, did we show the video of fucking Boogie jumping off the thing?
No, but it's in the main chat. I don't know. It's been shown a million times.
Has it?
I don't want it on my stream.
You're lazy.
No, I just don't want it on my stream. I don't give a fuck about him.
Lazy. I'm gonna call that when Zay's like, I don't want to do that. She's like, I'm not fucking with my YouTube studio. It's gonna crash again.
My YouTube studio.
I
just don't fuck with it.
I'm not gonna touch anything before my YouTube studio crashes.
I I think I made it clear. I just don't fuck with
I
them.
think my YouTube studio would crash more than yours if I was ever streaming. This shit would happen like once every fucking 2 seconds.
Yeah, also,
hold on,
Billy
guys.
showed it on Rewind yesterday, what they're saying. Well, we have 1 minute left, so what do you have to say?
What do you mean? I told you, it's fucking One Piece time. Go ahead. We've had a great stream. I love talking about these fucking epic fucking GameStop people. I'm just saying, everybody, if you own or you buy if you're by a local GameStop, be careful because they're just ready to have a zesty explosion on you.
That they are.
You guys have a good day. Get out of this day. Get the fuck out.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's nerd stream. I think the next stream upcoming is going to be the live stream at 7, so that's what I've set for you guys to redirect to, but you've got about an hour and a half, so guess you'll be hanging out there for a bit. But anyways, we will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. for our regularly scheduled 4-hour show. Otherwise, we hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and thank you again for tuning in.